Checking my phone, made a mixed husband. Stay next to me. I'm not going alone. I stopped checking my phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I walk around in the part of my life. I ride around in the park on a bike. Go hit the trail. I give them hell. I get the gas and I go in the steel. I book it up and I wait to get tell. I'm in the lobby. I'm ringing up loud. And knowing I'm coming, fixing the smell. In a townhome, top floor roof with the train in the blue sky. Alright. I'm like, what's up, back? Get your ass in trouble back. I didn't want to fumble back. And I'm from Atlanta where I eat the sweet potato pie. Yeah, yeah. Outfit that make feel so flashy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
One-on-one, I'm the only one that can have these.
Hi, thank you for joining me. Hey, Bischoff. It's a pleasure to see you again here, brother. Nice to see you. It's good to see your energy today. So, just gonna do my collective reading as usual today. Oh, let me get... Sorry. I forgot to include... Where is she over here? Sorry. There we go. Hey Rainbow Warrior, hey KJ, hey everybody, it's good to see the gang on here. Hello Dragon Warrior family. I've decided to make it kind of low-key a thing that you... Oh, by the way, if the air is too much, because it's a really hot day today, let me know if the air is too distracting from the sound, or if you can't hear me that well. But, by the way, I've decided that you guys... I don't know, I've decided to make it a thing that we're all part dragon here. So if you're part of the if you are part of my collective, the Jungle Collective, you're officially part dragon. Hey Jess. Oh yeah, thank you for the title. Yeah guys. Hey girlies. Back from my trip to the Underworld. Did you want a souvenir? Did you want anything? It's I wrote that because I'm getting a vibe of like, you know, I wanted to like write like to hell and back. Like someone here has been literally to hell and back. And they came back basically like a different kind of angel, if that makes sense. That's kind of the sense I'm getting. And a lot of people are finding out the hard way too late. Hi, Spiritually Connected. Yeah, you guys, I was just saying that you guys are, if you guys are part of the Jungle Collective, you are officially part dragon. Officially, species-wise dragon. You're related to me, so you are a dragon. I don't know. I like to see my mythical creature as like dragons. And it could be like different kinds of dragons too, like those castle dragons or like those Chinese dragons. You know what I'm saying? Like any dragon, you are a dragon or a warrior. If you don't identify as a dragon, you could basically be a warrior. It's like Persephone. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. Yes, everybody claim your dragon right here. I believe you guys. I believe there's like, I think you guys just have like the dragon. I think in order for people to kind of understand and tolerate the high amount of energy I have on this channel, I realize that it takes like a dragon personality, or like, not to sound like weird or like egotistical, because I'm not trying to come across that way, but I remember like growing up in my culture, we have like, you know, we have different animals, right? Like Chinese, zodiac, etc. And there's like different attributes to each creature in Asian mythology. So, you know, we do assign particular personality traits to the dragon. Dragon for me represents leadership, it represents strength. And yeah, that's true. Spiritually connected dragons do come in different elements: water, fire. Particularly, I don't think I identify. My pronoun is not dragon. Okay, please don't get no. But like, it's more like I feel like I definitely am like a lava or fire dragon. They're like different elements. Like there's different kinds of dragons out there. So I think that's like a really, I don't know, I think that's versatile enough for us, right? Like I feel like dragons are really good with leadership. You're not afraid to just carve your own path. You're very strong, and you're not afraid to lead others the right way, or you're very like, they're also very like unorthodox form of protection. You guys are very strong. You also put a lot of fear into people who are not, you know, genuine. And I think that's a really good animal to kind of like encompass us. I think a dragon is pretty, I think that I read for a lot of fierce people and a lot of strong people here, a lot of like go-getters. I think I pick up on the energy for a lot of go-getters, a lot of people who just keep going relentless, you know, and you guys really give me the relentless vibe. And dragons, you know, dragons don't die until you shoot them with like a million arrows and set them on fire. Like dragons are no joke, you know, that's why dragons protect castles, dragons protect, you know, they're written in history in all the different cultures, right, of protection. They even protected Buddha. So, you know, I think we're pretty protective creatures on this channel. We protect each other here. We look out for others because we come from a place of compassion. We come from a place where, you know, we know what it's like to be disempowered. And I think that that's a really stand-up thing. I think a lot of you guys are healers. I think a lot of you guys are teachers. A lot of you guys that I read for are meant to do something really, like, really cool with your North Node. I've even read for some people. Shout out to my to some of my my personal reading people. I don't know what you call you. I don't like calling you guys clients. My friends in the emails, basically. You know, I do read for some of you guys asking me about your North Nodes, and I've read for a lot of people who are like crazy creative and like very severely misunderstood. Like a lot of people who are really talented but misunderstood. And you come, and it kind of like made you guys into like a lot of these very strong, very like also organized characters. That's why you guys make really good leaders, because dragons are very like, I don't know, like they know their power, they know their confidence, they gain their power, and they use it, you know, you use it as protection to protect others, which I think is really sick. So, you know, if that really fits you guys, that's awesome, and I'm really glad you're here, and you're one of a kind. So, welcome. You are a dragon, basically. Their hearts are magical for sure, yeah. Oh. I love you too, KJ. I'm sorry, guys. I also wrote that title because I had to take a few days, and I was just like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know if there's something going on with the moon phases lately, but I was just like, I had to sit for a while with myself and really think, like, what am I doing this for? You know, like, what is it that you know, everybody goes through things in life, and like, I'm not that old, you know, but I was just kind of like, damn, like, all the way to this point, right? Like, what am I, what the heck's going on? But I'm back, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? We're dragons. So that's basically my gist, and I thank you guys for being so patient with me, with, like, my real life 3D bullshit, you know. I really appreciate you guys being so patient with me and basically humanizing me, and stuff. Like, I don't expect people to stick around for like my shit, you know. When I made these videos, I didn't expect anyone to watch them. I expected like to have 10 subscribers for like 5 years. I really didn't, you know, I didn't expect to affect people in this way. So I appreciate you guys being here. Essentially, like, this is like my personal channel almost, even though I provide a service. But thank you guys for being here anyways, and being so understanding. Yeah, felt that no other choice but to carve your own path, you know. Exactly, Dashoff. Yeah, like, that's super relatable, and that's why I think you're a dragon. I think you guys are total dragons. Like, dragons don't need a pack of dragons, you know. There's usually one, and you guys are usually a dying breed too. Dragons are usually endangered, so that's kind of why I also chose dragon for you guys. Like, maybe this is like the energy today. But anyways, thank you for being here. If you're new here, welcome to the tribe. My name is Bird. I do collective readings using my homemade oracles and playing cards, and sometimes palm reading cards. I don't really use regular tarot cards. You know what? I heard there's like some freaking drama going on in the tarot world, and I'm like, girl, I don't know what you guys are fighting about, but I use like dollar store shit because I can't connect to other people's illustrations all the time. No offense to them because they put so much work into that, and I would love to one day make my own deck. Like, so much inspiration. Like, that is so cool how much work that goes into that. But like, yeah, so don't expect anything super fancy, bro. Like, I'm not, I don't have fancy oracle out here. I'm just like, can you do a tutorial on how to make oracle cards? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Soul Seal Scorpio, I like your name. Yeah, it's sad, I know. It's like, come on, guys, like, let's just stick together. The spiritual world is already so small, so volatile, and I really don't give a shit. Because I'm a baby shaman. Like, I don't use it. I can use chicken bones, I've read beads, I've read rocks, like, dude, these people can evict me and take my entire oracle, like these, and I literally can just make new ones. Like, I really don't need a lot. But anyways, that's my style if you're new here. Sorry. I also do pick-up piles. If this really resonated with you and you like this, feel free to like this or comment on this. You don't have to subscribe. I never ask people to subscribe because I don't really care. I just really would like to know if I'm doing my job correctly. So by letting me know that it resonates in the comments or just spilling the tea to me, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Anyways, yeah. I know, guys. I don't know what's going on. I still don't understand what that's about. But that sucks, you know? I guess that sucks that people have to be upset about things. Oh, thank you, Vizum. I love you guys too. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. But yeah. I'm just, dude, I could read somebody's dirty diaper. I could read tea leaves. Like, I just, I don't, because it's too much. I think, like I said, I have no issues at all with, like, people who use tarot cards. Like, I think that is a really different skill set. I don't think anyone's better than anyone. I don't think people who who read playing cards are better than people who do tarot cards and the other way around. I don't find any animosity there. I just think that I see it as, like, people speak different languages, in the world, and same thing as reading. Like, we read in a different way, and reading is so visual, it is so, like, intuitive, right? So, like, some people like pictures more, some people like me, I like numbers and pictures and certain little things. Like, I look for certain things, and then that led to me drawing my own, because I have such a specific way to read people. But, I don't know, like, you know what, I've only had one tarot deck, like, one real tarot deck in my entire life, and it was the Tattoo Tarot. A lot of people use this deck. It's like, you've probably seen it. You've probably seen a lot of other people use it. I thought it was cute, because you know how I have American traditional tattoos, so I was like, oh, this is cute, this is cutely designed, it looks like Flash. And I bought it, and it was such bad energy, dude. I picked up so much bad energy with it, and I don't think it was the cards, but it was just like, every time I used them, it was like, ugh, I couldn't read it. It was just not connecting with me. I think the characters on the cards, they also don't look anything like me. And they don't look like anybody that I know, and it's like, I can't pick up relatable stories off of them, and maybe that's just because I'm not skilled enough in that place to read regular tarot, but I know what, like, Queen of Wands means, King of Swords, etc., and then the major arcana, I know what those mean, but it's like, when I read those cards, sometimes it confuses me, or I just get, I just pick up really bad vibes with regular tarot cards sometimes. I don't know if it's just me, like, maybe I just suck, but when I get really uncomfortable, using those cards. I had to set them on fire, actually. I ended up getting, like, those cards ended up picking up so much bad energy, I had to set them on fire. I bought them off Amazon. I also had a similar reaction to a set of Loteria cards that my friend got me from Mexico. I'm not friends with this person anymore because they ended up being kind of like, I don't know, like, you grow apart and, like, they end up fake, etc. A lot of you guys are going through the same thing. Anyways, this person brought me, like, Loteria cards from like Mexico, straight from over in Mexico, like real souvenirs. And I've read with those, and I threw up. I fucking threw up after using them, and I was like, oh. And I mean, that explains why we're not friends anymore, because I feel like when you're using gifts, you know, and the gifts make you sick, that's kind of a bad sign, right? But oh man, that scared me from like reading for a while too. It was crazy. So ever since, I just draw my own cards, and I just use playing cards, because that's just the way I was taught from my family. Even though I don't talk to my family, I do credit my family for teaching me the Asian way to read cards, because, you know, in Asia, they play poker, gamble, and they like to read, you know, playing cards. We don't have, I mean, if we do tarot over there, it's like a specialty thing. That's kind of more like Europe. I see that more as like a European situation to me, like the way regular tarot is, so I don't really know. But I mean, I respect it. It's all the same. It's all language, you know? I just see it all as vernacular, so I don't judge how other people read. I don't judge if you want to use tarot cards, oracle cards, or playing cards. It's like, that's your vernacular. You know, that is your language to me. So whatever you do, more power to you, but this is my language. Sorry for going in a little rant or tangent. But yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about, but anyways, I'm going to get on with my sound cleanse with my singing bowl, and then we're going to get into the reading. I have no idea what to expect here, so we're just going to go into it raw. Hey Aset, hey Nyara. Alright, it's nice to see everybody here. Sweet, okay. Nice. My spirit parents, okay. Sweet, okay, thank you. So let me see, where are we gonna start here? So I guess the general message is like, you guys went to the Underworld, or somebody went to the Underworld, came back, and they're not the same, or something like that. It's not like you, I'm not saying you literally went to the Underworld, but there's some sort of vibe of like, the people around you right now think that you're basically a zombie, partially because either they did some sort of death spells on you, or think you shouldn't be alive, or it's kind of the vibe of like, have you ever watched a movie where someone turns undead? And you know, like, I don't know if you've ever watched horror movies where, you know, the person wakes up, like, with a zombie bite, and, or they're, like, kind of part vampire undead, and then they don't know what's going on, and they start acting strange, right, in the horror movie, and they start going to the fridge, it's very cliche, and they start eating all the human foods, because they still think they're alive. And they're eating and eating and eating, and then maybe they even get sick, you know, an undead person. And they realize, like, that food, the meat, and all this stuff in the fridge doesn't hit the spot for them, because they're no longer alive. They need human flesh, or they need to be a zombie, right? And that makes it seem like you're weird, I guess? I don't know why people are seeing you kind of as this. They're seeing you kind of like they... I'm not saying that you're actually like a creature that eats flesh, but there's something about how, like, in a weird horror movie way, it's more like you died, you're not supposed to be alive, and now that you're back, you can't eat the same mortal food that you used to. You can't be on the same level that you used to be with these people, or where you used to be after you died. If that makes sense, you have to be getting something better. You're basically like one of the vampires from Twilight. Like, you know how in Twilight those vampires, they're like immortal, but regular food doesn't do it for them? I think it even discusses them. I think they have to go out and eat like animal blood, but they're like beautiful, and they have like this gorgeous house, and they've been alive for years, you know what I mean? And I feel like you guys are giving me that vibe. Either you guys really are relating to that, or people in your past, or people in your near past, or people that you left behind are seeing you as like Edward Cullen. Like, they're seeing you as immortal, and then they're also seeing you as like, or Bella, okay? For some of you, you could be Bella, like you could have just like left human life, basically. You know what I mean? To be a vampire. Like, that's what people are thinking of you as, or like... I don't know. People are, I don't know, it's like giving me that vibe, like the food in the more, this regular food that you're eating right now, or this energy that you have right now that you're getting from this older place, it's not cutting it, it's not feeding this new version of you that is more supernatural and more powerful. That's what people are seeing you as, I feel like as if you're like an entity. Like Jennifer's body? Oh my god! Jess! Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys are immortal. It's like they did so many things to hurt you. These people... Oh my god, look, the family chain is right here, so... It's like there's... This is definitely a family situation here. It's like a family that was never invested in your life. Okay, because this says... The family chain is a chain-like line found where the thumb meets the palm. Lack of emotional family involvement gradually become less emotionally tied to your family. So these are people in your family or people that you considered family, could be friends or coworkers, that gave you no choice but to detach from them because they kept targeting you. They kept trying to put you in the underworld. They tried to make you the witch. They tried to burn you at the stake like a witch, basically. A long thumb that reaches up to the middle joint of the index finger. Okay, and you always had words of encouragement for these people. Sorry, I'm slowing down and I'm reading my cards because I've been having people claiming to me that I'm not real because I don't take the time, I guess, to read you my proof, but so I'm just like, now, sorry if I'm like slowing down a little bit and reading these out loud. It's just because, like, I don't know, people are like, oh, you're fake and shit, and it's like, no, I'm just reading very fluidly. I'm reading just like I do for any client that I read in person for. Like, I'm just like, boom, 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 this is what it's like. But I guess some people, you know, they think something else. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna start reading a few of these just so, also in case that, also it reminds me because, you know, I'm really sorry if I am going too fast sometimes. I do have like a really, my mind moves so fast, different pathways, you know, the ADHD, and everything clicks to me super fast, but I realize it doesn't click to the viewer because, like, I tend to, like, think of the downloads, but I don't say them all out loud. Like, I don't give you guys the math work. Does that make sense? Like, I kind of don't show you the work when I explain, and I realize it kind of, like, I think people don't, I think I'm going too fast for people, and then people also think, like, I'm, like, just saying shit, so I'm gonna try to, like, slow myself down just a little bit, because also I think they're trying to tell me that there's little pieces of information I might miss, or might forget to tell you, or might not be able to tell you, because I think I'll tell you, but I don't, because I just, like, do all the math in my head right away, and just kind of spit out, like, a very condensed version of my reading. Because I just like things to be fluid. I just like to go boom, 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 this is what I see, this is what I want you to know, but people have been coming up in here and being like, oh, you're fake, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, and it's like, girl, like, I'm not even talking about, I don't even know who these people are, so it's like, you know what I mean? So, I'm sorry, I just also wanted to, like, stop and be responsible and also explain that to you guys. Yeah, spell it out for some people, exactly. Spiritually connected, they haven't heard. Thanks, guys. KJ, you know that scene where she plays with the lighter and she, like, talking? Oh yes, that is I love that movie. She is such an icon. Megan from Megan Fox from Jennifer's Body is such an, like, that is such an iconic character. Very hot, very hot. Anyways, hey Gail, it's good to see you. Social, oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, I have really bad eyesight, Social Scorpio. I'm not, yeah. Lost a deck after I made it. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video for you guys talking about how I make my deck. Honestly, all I do is I just get any sort of piece of paper anytime I'm watching a movie and I think it's funny, I'll just write it down and put it on a piece of paper, and then I'll save it and I'll add it to my Oracle deck, and that's how I do my readings. But anyways, sorry I kind of stopped there. Anyways, enough of those disclaimers. I won't be distracted anymore. Anyway, so fingerprints large in reverse, calm, mild tempered in reverse. So because calm is in reverse here, it's kind of like, thank you, Niara. Because like calm is in reverse, it's like your these people in this family that gave you no choice but to disconnect from them because of their lack of, I don't know, any love, I guess. They act very psycho and weird and not like a family, like ops basically, and you had no choice but to separate yourself from them because they were like maybe you guys could have had like parents kind of like, have you ever watched like Medea, and you know how Medea like talks to her husband and is like, I can't wait for you to choke. Like, maybe you guys had like parents like that, or you guys could have like relatives who are in marriages kind of like that, where they're like really like kind of like volatile to each other, and it's normalized in your family or in whatever this family is. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's kind of like also, it's like it's weird, like they didn't want to be involved in your life at all, but they at the same time were so focused on you, and they're focused on bringing you down. And when I see calm in reverse here, it shows me that they really wanted you to not be calm. They wanted to stress you out, and they also wanted you to be over affected by your environment. Numbers here that could be very relevant to you could be 96, 64, 87, 89, 28, and 48. Those could be birth years, ages here of certain people. You are actually a pretty calm and actually very balanced and mature person when you're not being constantly put in crisis mode. But these people didn't want people to see that side of you, and they didn't want you to become successful. So what they did is they always wanted to put you in crisis mode, and they went through great big lengths to put you in this constant like military mode, almost like I'm seeing someone in the trenches out there with mud on their face with a gun, just like like, I don't know if this person's gonna come through, I don't know if this person's gonna come through, I don't know if this person's gonna ruin my life, I don't know if this person, I don't know if I can trust you, I don't know if I can trust you. And it got to the point where you just had to cut every damn person off. You had to cut every freaking like branch off of the octopus. And that's not cool, that's not fair. It's like, what kind of family is this? And you know what, it's kind of coming to terms with like, it's sad. I'm really sad for whoever this is, because I feel like you really tried. Yeah, like, this makes me so sad. Some of you guys could, like, Solomon could be a name here that's relevant, or you guys could be Christian, Ring of Solomon, and it says psychic intuitive to the needs of others. Like, it's so sad, because when I see Ring of Solomon, it means that you guys use your intuition to help others. You were put on this earth. When you have Ring of Solomon card, that means that you guys were put on this earth to use your intuition to help others. You guys could actually have a good gut feeling or actual psychic abilities, and you guys, if you don't work a psychic job, some of you guys could actually just genuinely feel like the need or the calling to actually help others in your everyday life, even if you don't want to admit it to me right now. Even if you just say, who, me? I'm just a regular convenience store cashier watching you, Bird. And it's like, no, this is saying like, no, you're actually like a angel on earth. Like, when you have Ring of Solomon, this tells me you're somebody naturally. Everybody you come across, you touch them in a way, and you can literally work at the gas station. You can literally be, hey Marie, you can, hey Aqua, you literally can be like, I don't know, like anybody, anything. You could be a mechanic, but it's just that you could see someone, you're such a good person that it like comes through in whatever you do. And it's unfair. I think it's really unfair and sad, because these people, they didn't just take that for granted. They saw that as an obstacle to them. Because these people are so selfish, they wanted to steal from you. Because they thought that your kindness was weakness, but really your kindness actually came from your empathy. That also means you have a very, very high level of empathy that makes you very, very healing. You can get through to all certain people that people can't get through to for years. Like, there are certain people, like old people even, that for years they won't change their mind. They could be super stubborn. And you could be somebody, whether or not you talk to that person, whether or not you just, if you're just existing, you change a lot of people's minds. Like, I've heard some of you guys have even changed certain relatives' minds before they passed away. Like, certain relatives that wouldn't even have listened to anyone else. Like, for some of you, if that resonates, like, you guys have a certain gift that gets through to a lot of different kinds of people because you penetrate ego with your personality, with your truth, because you see the truth in others. You see, you have a sensitive heart. Like, you, what I'm seeing is the scale and the feather scale and the heart, like the Egyptian scale. I'm seeing that like in your chest, and you guys, you are so sensitive. That scale is so sensitive that when you talk to other people, you can pick up on where they're coming from, and you treat them accordingly. But that doesn't mean that you can't be a hard, cold-hearted bitch either. That doesn't mean you're not like able to be like hardcore too, though. That's the thing. Like, you're badass, and that's why at the beginning of this reading I said that you guys are like a dragon. Because a dragon is very humble, is very honorable, and a very good leader, very strong, and not afraid to float. You know, in Asia, dragons fly like a worm. Have you seen like an earthworm in the water? That's kind of how Chinese dragons are. They're like this. If I wasn't sitting down right now, I would flash you guys my dragon tattoo. It's on my leg, but it's like, you guys kind of like do this, you know? You go on your own, you go with your flow, you're a dragon. And at the same time, you protect others. It's kind of like that. That's your energy. It's very rare to come across someone like you. And I think these people, they saw that as an obstacle because they were so focused on money or like how they looked. And they instead tried to do everything they could just to destroy that side of you and destroy you by breaking your dreams and also triggering this calm in reverse, triggering that calm and stress card right there. Like, they always did things to trigger you. They could have done little things like affected your paperwork. You know, they could have even tried to affect you through other family members, like talked about you through other people like badly, and then tried to get their help to, I don't know, delay you from having full mental health. Because if you were fully mentally intact, then more people would be able to see this ring of Solomon that you have inside you, which is like that extreme empathy that you have, right? Because you're super sensitive. It's like these people didn't understand how sensitive you were. They just kept it was kind of like you were a karmic, there was a karmic credit that came with you, and these people really took it for granted. And I'm going to go deeper into what they could have done specifically and what they're going through right now, because there's something about how they think you shouldn't be alive right now, and not out of like anger anymore. Maybe before they did think you shouldn't be alive right now, whoever this family is or whoever this was that you could have even had a family with whoever this is, if that applies with you. It's either this is your family or somebody you had a family with or almost did or some sort of group with. But it's kind of like whoever this is in your past, whoever this family is, they feel like you are like undead, like a vampire. Like, sprinkle holy water upon a vampire. Upon a vampire? Is Nicki Minaj? I've been hearing a lot of Nicki Minaj. Boy Nate Choi lived in Detroit, or something like that. I don't know, maybe somebody here's a Sagittarius. I keep hearing Nicki Minaj. Okay, a thick thumb suggests that you take a back seat in life, fixing errors. Okay, this is in reverse. So this is backseat card in reverse. 92 could be significant to you. This is also saying that you guys are you're no longer taking the back seat in your life. There's something about how these people wanted to take the wheel in your life, okay? They wanted you to always sit in the back seat and never question them. And maybe in order for you guys to gain acceptance, or you guys felt like you wanted to gain these people's approval, you thought that by doing what they wanted you to do, that you would gain that. So what you did possibly in the past is pretended to be stupid because you thought that's what they wanted, maybe a long time ago, not recently. And you could have given them the wheel temporarily just because they said, oh, this is what's best, you know, we're going to drive your life this way because we have money, so we're going to help you. But in reality, the entire time, they were driving your life off a cliff. And gladly so, with a smile on their face. And taking your empathy for granted and also advantage of it as if you were stupid. And you're no longer letting them take the wheel. Now they're shocked. They're kind of like, huh? And you're just like, nope, screw it. You know, you're just like, no, bitch, we're gonna go my way. I'm gonna turn up my fucking music. We're done with your nasty banjo playing, or whatever the fuck they're playing in your fucking radio that you don't want to listen to anymore. I'm done with your Justin Bieber. I'm done with your nasty, annoying fucking music, okay? You need to get the fuck out of my car. Like, I'm tired of you driving us to Albertsons or Long's Drugs over and over again. I'm bored. This is my life. So you're taking the wheel and you're putting on your music on your stereo, you're doing your donuts, you're having fun, you know, you're doing the stunts, you know, you're driving it like a video game because you don't give a shit. And it's like, good for you. I'm like, good for you, whoever this is. Good for you. Because fuck that. What are they going to do with your life? What do they know what to do with your life? Aren't they hella old? Probably hella old. That's probably why you let them, like, trick you into thinking that was what was right for you, because they were probably older than you, and you're like, oh, you know, maybe because they're older, they might know what to do with my life. Or if this is somebody, if it's not that they were older than you, it could be just somebody that probably had more money than you, or more experience in work than you, and it's kind of like, you were just like, okay, yeah, sure, here, you can just drive it, but then now you're like, I don't like this, I'm bored, I'm having a breakdown now, fuck you, screw it. And now you're taking that car to LA, you're taking it to Hollywood, you're taking it to Vegas, you're taking it somewhere fun. You're taking hold of your wheel, and you're also giving Divine the wheel too. You're giving Divine the wheel. And this is getting you somewhere. This is getting you somewhere real fast, and this is getting these people nowhere fast. And I heard nowhere fast because instead of cultivating their lives, okay, this family or this group of people, instead of like going into their lives, you know, thinking about what do I want to do with my life that will maybe also bring me closer to my happiness, you know, what do I genuinely like to do? These people are watching you severely, and they watched you so much, they were stalking you so much, they started to copy it. You know when you watch something enough, or you listen to something enough, that you basically become that thing sometimes? Not everybody, not you, but like, you know, maybe like a kid, like, you know, when like certain kids, they're like getting to know what kind of music they like, and they like start turning emo because they start listening to lots of emo music and so forth. These people are like that with you. Like, you're like their music, you're like their favorite band, and these people are like watching you constantly, and they're like starting to wear everything that you're wearing. They're starting to try to emulate your success, or if it's not success, it's just your personal awakening, even your spiritual connection to divine and yourself, your luck, your attraction. They want to emulate this because they watch you so much, and then they also hate you. So it's like they would watch you, and then they would also hate on you, maybe take away opportunities from you, or try to talk about you like you're crazy, but then steal your ideas, steal your style, steal your swag. And they know that they're stealing your swag in front of your face, and they want you to see it because they feel like because they have more friends, or because they have more clout or connections or more family, I guess, like on their side, like you guys could be a black sheep in whatever this is, that they can, I don't know, get away with this in front of your face. Like, it's like they were trying to trigger you by copying you, or taking your swag, or taking whatever it is from even time, or just being a hater. Like, these people could just be haters to your face, and then turn around and like everybody loves them. And they do this on purpose because it's like, I don't know, just to trigger you. Justin B. Gail? Yeah, Gail. I'm sorry. Can Canada take Justin Bieber back? I'm sorry, Gail. Can you guys take him back? please. Okay, sorry. um, Socially minded, take the. Okay, so you guys have this card. It says socially minded and take things in stride. This means to me that you guys, through everything they tried to like slow you down with, when it came to your career, came to even just exposing yourself to the community, the true nature of your healing. Empathy, like I said, you don't have to be on a platform. You could just be like a mechanic or a cashier or a barista, but they could have had you like working entry level all the time, or they could have always had you like in the back stock or something, and they could have tried to make you feel like you were bad at your job, or make you feel like you were a bad person, or have a bad personality in general, like nobody wanted to talk to you. These people could have even acted like you were weird, like altogether. Like you could have walked in the room and then they all just started to ignore you, or all didn't really talk to you, or like every time you brought something up they would just like stop talking as if you weren't relatable. But in reality, you're extremely funny. Your jokes were actually way funnier than these people. Your style was way better than these people. They were the boring ones. But they wanted to gaslight you and trick you into feeling like you were the loser, like you were unrelatable, because they're not relatable. And they knew that the moment you were to step out those gates and step out there and like launch yourself to real people or the real open world, it's crazy, because like they know that you would become famous, or that like a lot of people would like you. Or if that doesn't apply to you, like if you don't want to be famous, it's like they didn't want you to find love, or they didn't want you to find another partner, and it's kind of like they knew that the moment you were to step out that gate, like being yourself and loving yourself the way you are now, that you would start to attract instead of repel. Because there's something about how when these people were in your life, their low vibration was repelling all of the good luck that the divine had waiting for you. Because by like association, you didn't know that these people were involved with a lot of bad karma behind closed doors, even illegal karma. Like this family could have done like really shady stuff, and they could have been really good at hiding it for you. And by like not knowing, and by being involved with these people somehow, even though you had no idea, even though these people were literally framing you for things, or maybe putting something on your name without you knowing it, you were still gaining bad karma, their bad karma for their actions, because your actions, you just being there in general, indirectly helped them to do these acts. Even if you didn't know, like it could be as small as like your brother, like your karmic brother asking you for money, and you didn't know what it was for. He could have lied to you, and just because you're involved, just because you were still, what do you call it, convinced, still, manipulated to be part of this family dynamic, and thinking that this is your family still, this is blood, I'm going to help him out with his gas money. You didn't know that that money went to drugs. You didn't know that money went to hookers so he could cheat on his wife. You didn't know that money went to, something really nasty that he bought, or like porn or something. You don't know, that in the grand scheme of things, like really contributed to someone else's like bad karma. And so you didn't know this, but that's like, that's not your fault. Like, the universe knows that you didn't know it, but that's just more of a reason why you need to stay away from these people. Even though, like, if you know somebody is doing, bad things, I don't know, if you know somebody who's doing bad things, right, bad karma things, and they claim they're not going to do those things to you, and you still want to be friends with them, that's where this is saying, like, you need to stop doing shit like that. You need to stop making excuses for other people's bad karma and then still being involved with them, because you have no idea how you being there enables them in a chain reaction way, like in a whole domino effect way. You still being there for that person, like, while they're doing these bad things behind closed doors, whatever, it's like that's enabling, and then that gives you bad karma. And that could be why a lot of your opportunities could have slowed down in the past, because you were involved with them. And then on top of that, even like what sucks and what makes me sad about it is that you're good, like you were using your skills to help people, you are using your skills to help people now. I feel like you're trying to like get back on your horse with that, but like it's sad, because you are meant to be helping a lot of people with your healing light and energy, and it's like these people just did so much to almost tamper that down. Like they could have, but they didn't. And that's like really fucked up. Because you didn't deserve that. See, they didn't want you to start new with Joker in reverse. They didn't want you to get to like the next level in life, start a thing, you know? Now that's messed up. Yeah, and that's sad also because you were there for these people. You just thought, okay, this is what I should do for my family. So, because yeah, you always have words of encouragement. You even supported these people's businesses. You could have been there for them. You could have followed their shit. You could have literally like encouraged them. And the whole time they were stabbing you in the back. The whole time they were talking shit about you. The whole time they were trying to kill you. The whole time they were stalking you. You didn't understand why. They were like hate watching you, hate smiling, passive aggressive. They didn't want you to travel. They wanted to travel instead. 14 could be a significant number for some of you also. Okay, let's get into the oracle. Now let's get really specific and what the fuck this is going on. So, okay. Oh my god. There's a lot coming out right now. So, you know, these people are, oh my gosh, okay. Air sign in reverse. There's something, these people are really weird because they're really obsessed with like your love life. There's something about how like they really didn't want you to be married or find somebody or something like that, or find a new person, but you are, if you guys are into that, like if you guys are looking to marry or looking for someone new, you are going to get that marriage, and these people are going to be so sick, and it's like, why? That's so disturbing. Don't you have a life? Like, no, they don't, because they're alcoholics with blood alcohol content level, okay? These bitches are drinking. That's why none of this shit makes sense to them, okay? Their fucking brains are instant noodles. They don't know they don't know what time it is right now. They just think it's hammer time. They think it's shmammer time. They think it's STD time, okay? They think it is, I don't know, smoke meth time. But they definitely don't know that it's time to get a job, maybe get a life, maybe lay off the drink, maybe go to rehab, maybe, I don't know, stop bullying people, I don't know, maybe stop obsessing over other people's love life. Like, that's really sick, okay? Botched, this isn't even supposed to be in here. You know what's hilarious is that Botched is not even part of this deck, but I guess they want me to tell you that these people are going to have, someone here is about to have really botched plastic surgery. And an unwanted pregnancy? Ooh! Skin infection from a shitty poop in a tattoo? Someone's gonna get poop in their fresh tattoo? Ew. That's disgusting. Oh my god. Do you want me to tell you how this person... I don't care if people unsubscribe for this shit, because I'm gonna tell you how this person, how someone is about to get, how someone's gonna get a skin infection, because this is really bad. I just saw something right in here that was not... Okay, so, hold on. Let me not get ahead of myself. This is disgusting, okay? It's disgusting how someone is about to get unwanted pregnancy, and they're about to get a skin infection on their new tattoo in a very nasty way. Can't wait to tell you. Okay, surveillance in reverse. Yeah, these people tried to stalk you. They could have even tried to use cameras. This could be a family that puts cameras inside their house, and I'm only saying this because I just watched... I think, was it True Crime Daily? Or I watched like a... No. I watched a documentary actually on TV. I was actually watching, I think, like, something on Tubi or Freebie, because I don't have money for Hulu. I was watching, like, you know, one of those free channels. And there was this documentary called I Shot My Parents. And it was this kid who was 14. And he shot his parents in the head while they were asleep. And something I noticed that this family did is that they had these cameras that are like, I'm going to put a picture of them in the community. They're very common. They kind of look like webcams, but you can control them with your phone. and you can get them on Amazon. And the family had cameras inside their house, and the police officer on that documentary said that he had never seen a family put cameras inside their house instead of outside their house. That was disturbing. It reminded me a lot of my parents, because my parents also did that. They used to have a camera pointing at the fridge so that they could yell at my sister for getting into the fridge. It was very weird. They're very sick, weird people. Sorry. That also reminds me, they had the similar camera. Anyways, that documentary, it makes me think of that documentary, because like when I was watching that, and I was like, you know, when you think about why would a 14-year-old shoot their own parents right in the head, and then why would those parents still be adamant about going to see their kid, and that kid looked like he wasn't saying anything too. It looked wrong. And then they said that the kid, the 14-year-old who shot his parents, he spent a lot more time with his grandparents. He never stayed home. I wonder why, right? And then the cameras were inside the house, and you know, as a psychic, when I was watching that documentary, it made me extremely uncomfortable, because I knew exactly what those people did to that kid. I knew exactly what they did to that kid to get them shot. Because you know what? If that kid was like really bad or like horrible, those parents would have spoke up about it. If they didn't do something to that kid to make them get shot in the head and understand why, wouldn't they have said more shit about what that kid was like? No. They're like, oh yeah, we don't know why he just shot us, our precious Timmy, or whatever his name is. And that, I saw that kid talk in the documentary, that guy, and he looked so fucking broken, and he just looked like he didn't regret, not that he didn't regret it, but it was more like emptiness and sadness, and this person was just in jail and he didn't mind. And I could tell that person was severely traumatized. Like, you could tell that kid was like being abused in that house, or something was going on with those parents, because they were acting so strange for people who were shot, you know what I mean, like by their own kid. It was so weird. It's too weird. I'm sorry if that is offensive, but like, I always thought that what was strange about that case is that they had cameras in their house, like in the kitchen, maybe even in the bathroom. And so I feel like that gives me a feeling like these people could be like that. Like, this family could literally put cameras like in their kitchen, or even hide it in the toilet. They could have done this to you, and maybe they could have tried to do things to trigger you, so that if you were to come out and find out about this, or I don't know, talk about this surveillance, it doesn't even have to be cameras. It could just be that people were outside your house, or someone was trying to record something of you or get some footage of you without your consent, without your knowing. It could just be like someone doing that, but they were trying to do this, and then they felt like if they were to get caught and you were to report them, they would immediately go to jail. But if they were to make you react, or make you want to kill yourself, or make you have a mental breakdown by their weird actions, that they would get away with this surveillance, and that it would overshadow the legal ramifications. But the thing is, they didn't account for the fact that you would be way more mature, and that you would have come out of this situation a way stronger warrior. And it didn't work. So now these people are fucked up and scared. There could be an air sign in reverse involved. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved. This could be somebody in the reverse. So this is somebody who is selfish. They're a cheater, pathological liar, indecisive. They have bad hygiene, possibly. They could be a hoarder. And they could have air placements. They could also be a Cancer, or have Cancer placements, or you could, because this is a crab right here. This is a crab in a bucket. They didn't want you to climb up the ladder, literally. They didn't want you to get above them. The thing is, their bar was so fucking low, because these people have really boring jobs, and they were too scared to achieve their dreams like you, or be themselves. It literally could just be that they don't want to be themselves. Like, maybe, like, literally that these people could be like secretly gay, or trans, or they just want to dye their hair green, or they just want to be a opera singer or a dancer, but they're stuck working at the bank, or they're stuck working as a gardener or something. and they hate you because maybe you're more vocal about what you want to do, or you actually put your art out there. Maybe you have an account where you can put your art out there, and they always try to put it down. They always try to say that you aren't that good, or downplay your successes, or downplay your skills, because they never wanted you to see the value in yourself, because they don't love themselves. They never learned to love themselves. That's why they couldn't, to see someone that made them feel better about themselves get above them, it would be devastating, you know? And so these narcissists, they try to do something really severely wrong to you, and they try to copy you. For some of you, this person could have tried to get a tattoo, or might try to get a tattoo to copy you, if you guys have tattoos, or to compete with you. And this person likes anal sex. Okay, so there's going to be something that is going to get this air sign in reverse caught up in a scandal here, because I'm going to say anal sex specifically, because because there is poop. See, this is skin infection that says shit tattoo poop infection. Okay? I'm not making it up. I didn't pull this out of my asshole. No pun intended. Shit tattoo poop infection. And then we have unwanted pregnancy. So this air sign, they're going to get exposed for some sort of cheating, or there's going to be a chain of cheating that runs back to whoever this air sign is, because they're going to have an unwanted pregnancy, or they're going to have some sort of infection here that, thank you, Doja Go. There's going to be some sort of fucking, like, infection that happens because this bitch wanted, like, a really ugly tattoo. They'll probably get, like, something really weird, like, random, like a cartoon character. They could be getting, like, a cartoon character tattoo, like... It's reminding me of the guy from The Office, and where he gets the butt tattoo and it says the Nard dog. It's like that white guy who's kind of, like, annoying and sings a lot. And he gets, like, a really corny tattoo on his butt, and it's like that. It reminds me of, like, a really... Like this is somebody who doesn't have tattoos, like they're really clean cut and they want to seem edgy, and they're getting like one tattoo, and that one tattoo is gonna get infected by like a staph infection. Like, this person likes anal sex. The thing is but they're closeted. This could be like a man, or woman, but they are... No, not Dwight Schrute. Dwight doesn't like singing. I think it was Andy Dwyer. Is it Andy? Not Andy Dwyer. What the fuck? That's from another show. Andy something. Andy from the Cornell. Andy who went to Cornell. The guy who always sings. Maybe that's significant for you. Maybe this could be also someone who's a Virgo. This could be someone who sings badly or does a cappella. This could be somebody who has anger issues, extreme anger issues. Okay. For some of you, but anyways, this air sign in reverse, they secretly like anal sex. They could be either secretly gay and do it in the ass, that's why, and they're gonna get like a really shitty, ugly, like cartoon tattoo or something to seem bad, but it's gonna look fucking corny as fuck. Like, it's gonna look like some like back of the liquor store shit, not even jail worthy. Like, and you know what's funny? I was gonna say, if this person were to go to jail with that shit, they would totally become a target. And the thing is, I heard they are, hey Day, I heard they are going to become a target. I heard that they are. Like, that's, like I just said, I hope they don't go to jail, because that tattoo's gonna fuck them up. And then I heard they are. Oh, this is hilarious, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, this person's about to go to jail, and they just got a really ugly, like, infected, like, a drugstore, like 7-Eleven tattoo of a cartoon character, like a Tweety Bird, or like I don't know where I saw this. I've also seen this tattoo where this guy, I forgot which show it is. It's like an old MTV show, and it was this boy, and he had it said he thought he was gangster because his tattoo said baby boy, and it had like a bow on it. He was like, and it was funny because the baby boy was like pink and blue font, and that's like the trans flag, and I was fucking crying because this man had like he was like trying to be gangster, and he was like flashing. He was like, yeah, like, I'm baby boy, you know, they call me baby boy, I'm baby boy, and it was like, no, stop. I was like, dude, don't go. If you go to jail right now with that tattoo on your back, like, Woo! Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. That's what this person did. That's what it's giving me. It's like this person is like really like suburban. They're very like straight out the suburbs, straight out of Bel Air, and then they're gonna get like a Tweety Bird tattoo or like a Garfield tattoo, and they're gonna be like, yeah, and they're gonna, and then they're gonna go and have like gay secret sex somewhere, and there's gonna be like doo doo because this person does not douche. Because okay, this person's the bottom. I just want you to know this is a male. He's the bottom. He's the bottom, guys. He's the bottom. He doesn't even like doing his girl. He doesn't even like doing women. Cause he likes it up the ass. That's a secret. And so he just got like a baby boy tattoo or some sort of like fake, not fake, some sort of like funny cartoon tattoo or like lame tattoo. Not even, it's not even cliche. You could, it's okay if like you just get like family or something like that, and you're like a family guy. No, it's like this is somebody who got like some weird like SpongeBob above his ass crack, when he's drunk or something. Something like really gonna target him in jail, especially when he goes to the showers. You know what I mean? And this person's gonna get, like, they're gonna get it freshly done because they think it's gonna help them compete with you because maybe you have tattoos or maybe they wanna seem edgy, and they're going to straight after feel really good about themselves and have like some top secret gay sex and anal sex, and this person is the bottom. They like receiving this man. It's really funny, and they're gonna go on a grinder hookup right after this fresh tattoo. It's gonna be like I said, it's going to be very badly done. It might be done in a place that's not very professional, not very clean. So they might leave the place without a proper wrap. It might just have like a saran wrap, like the artist. Also, this person's very annoying. So the artist might get really annoyed with this person because maybe this person is like really obnoxious, or they try to like bargain the price of the tattoo with the artist, so the artist is like, okay, fuck you. And they just like did a really bad job basically, because this person's like, I think $120 is too much for a tattoo. I think that's a great deal. Anyways, but this could be that type of idiot who doesn't have a lot of tattoos. They go into the shop and they're like, are you sure that you're gonna charge me $200 for this hard work that is forever? Disrespectful to the artist. They try to like complain about the price, then don't come. And the guy is gonna get pissed, and they're gonna do a really bad job on it, and they're gonna like, and they're not even gonna wipe it at the end after they're done with the tattoo. They're just gonna slap like a saran wrap on it, like on above their ass crack or on their arm. That Tweety Bird or whatever that ugly ass like cartoon character tattoo is on this man, and it's just gonna get infected. It's gonna be dirty. Like, they're gonna go straight to a grinder hookup right after, and then they're gonna like take it up the ass. But this is like a dirty man. This is like a dirty man who doesn't know how to be gay because he's like secretly gay. So he's like straight. So he doesn't douche. If you know what douching is, then you know what douching is. If you don't, then please don't ask me. I'm not gonna explain what douching is. But basically, this guy does not douche. He's very dirty. There's fecal matter in his ass. I'm gonna keep it real, keep it 100 with you, and his partner is going to like do him, and then it's gonna like lead to like a cross-contamination situation on the skin-infected tattoo. And this person's gonna have to go to the doctor and like get that shit either cut off, or like it's gonna be really bad, humiliating, and people are gonna be like, how did you get poop on your tattoo? And they're gonna try to blame the shop even for some of you. Like, they're gonna say, oh, they're dirty, but then the shop is gonna be like, no, like, it's up to you. You're supposed to keep the wrap on a certain amount of time, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's gonna be a whole scandal kind of off of this, and then on top of that, like, while they have a skin infection, like a really bad tattoo infection from getting fecal matter or like poop in the tattoo from having gay anal sex, their wife is gonna have an unwanted pregnancy by their friend. Because there's like this pizza here, you know what I mean? It's kind of like their friend is coming in to take a piece of the slice. Because these people, they like to flex. There's something about how these family members, they love to flex their money. They love to flex looking like really good, right? Or this person. It doesn't have to be a family member. It could be an ex of yours too. This could be an ex or something. It could be either somebody you had a family with, or like I said, your family, or some family. something about a family. And anyways, these people, there's something about how like they like to like always Instagram brag, like they like to post that they look rich, and they always make it look like they always have a full pizza, right? They have the full pie, they have the full check, and this guy's friend is gonna come in and like have an affair with his wife and get her pregnant without him knowing, because they look like, because he's so busy like bragging and pretending they have more than enough. And it's crazy. And it's like, this is all happening because this guy isn't even having, I don't know, they're like, this guy is like a whore, like he's just like, he's not getting what he wants at home because he actually wants like, you know, like he's a bottom, like he wants to be pegged and he wants like to be with a man, and it's weird. He's like bisexual or something, he's masculine. But they're also going to have an unwanted pregnancy. It's not even going to be his baby. So it's like when he gets home, like the wife is going to be like, hey, like, by the way, I'm pregnant. He's going to be like, oh my God, like, that's great. And he's too prideful to say like, oh my God, we don't have money for this. Or, oh my gosh, like, I have a skin infection and I'm gay and I don't know how to get out of it. They could already have kids for some of you. Or she could have kids and then he like, I don't know, is a step parent or something like that. Or he has kids and she's a step parent for some of yours. Or it's your kids or something like that. Or unfortunately, I hope not, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's like this person's gonna get like some sort of skin infection on a tattoo. And then there's like a botched plastic surgery. This person's so obsessed with competing with you and looking like you that I feel like they're gonna try to get plastic surgery because to de-age themselves, because they're aging horribly because their ancestors are whooping that ass. Their ancestors are opening a can of whoop ass on them. And it's starting with their face, like it's making them wrinkly, old, they looking like beef jerky out here. So this person probably has a lot of money, and I don't care if this is a man, this man literally could even wear makeup for some of you, like, and he could be like straight, but anyways, this man is going to like go to the plastic surgeon and get like his face redone, or get something done on his body, and it's gonna get botched. Like, it's not gonna look good. I feel like if this is a masculine, it could be somebody who's getting like their biceps in like bicep implants. Have you seen that guy who's like really obsessed with you know, like that guy who's obsessed with like looking like he's muscular, and he had like his shit injected with silicone and to make it look like he has real guns, but like it looks like balloons. Like this person could get like, I didn't know that people got implants like in their calves and their arms, but apparently people do. But I feel like with this botched in reverse, it's giving me that vibe that this person's gonna get like their calves implants or calf injections and then like arm injections so that they don't have to work out as hard or something, or so they don't like, I don't know, so they can stay looking big or like have the right shape as you for some of you, or like to compete with you. And it's like, or fake abs, exactly, like bubble wrap abs or something like that. But it's like, oh, it's gonna get really botched. Like that shit's gonna flip upside down. If this is like a masculine woman, you know, for some of you, okay, so this could be either a man that is like low-key, like has like repressed female energy inside, or this could be like a butch lesbian for some of you, or a trans man, I heard. Because also when I was thinking about boobs, like some of this could, some of you guys, this is very specific, some of you guys could be dealing with a transgender person, and that transgender person could be getting like their chest surgery. Either it's a trans woman who's getting like their boobs done, like getting additive, or it could be a trans man getting their boobs taken out, so they're like getting the mastectomy. And it's gonna get fucked up. The stitches are gonna get fucked up. It's gonna look uneven. And the doctor is not gonna do them justice for some of you. If that applies for you, because this is giving me either a masculine who kind of low-key acts like a bitch, or like, but it's like straight, but he's not, or like a masculine person who's like on their way out of like the feminine energy, like really leaning masculine. It's kind of like in between giving me. Somebody who's like a little bit unbalanced. I'm not saying that trans people are unbalanced, obviously, like, if you know me, you know me, I'm not gonna, but you know, like, you know what I'm talking Like it's like, you know, if you know, you know. If this applies for you and it resonates, and I guess I don't really need to explain it for you that much because then it's for you. But it could be somebody like that, and they're about to get a surgery. It's about to be really fucking botched. Something about how they wanted to compete with you or something. But it's like but it's funny because this person's not even the same race as you. They might not even be the same age as you. They might not even work the same job as you. It doesn't make sense for this person to compete with you because they look nothing like you and they never will. It's impossible for this person to look anything like you. Because you naturally could have a body, skin tone, hair texture, or something that makes you you, that was given to you by your ancestors that this person simply just cannot emulate. They cannot Michael Jackson themselves to look like you. I'm sorry. I just saw Michael Jackson. They're trying to be Michael Jackson, Miranda Cosgrove. Maybe this person looks like Michael Jackson or Miranda Cosgrove after a nose job. Maybe this person has like one of those noses that is like this. That they had to do. Maybe this person had to get a nose job. Maybe this person got an accident on the job and they had to get a nose job, and maybe that's what this botched surgery is. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that clip where, I feel so bad for Miranda Cosgrove, where they follow Miranda Cosgrove, this girl, and she's like, oh my god, it's Michael Jackson! And she's like screaming at her, because people are saying Miranda Cosgrove looks kind of like Michael Jackson. Maybe this person's really pale. Maybe they're like really pale, like vitiligo level. Maybe they have vitiligo, or they have like vitiligo level, like albinism, or they're white. Maybe they could have albinism, or they look like it, or they just could be really like sickly pale or dead pale, or they look like a fucking Q-tip, a skeleton made of Q-tips. I heard. Oh god. Oh my god. Ugh. It's giving me Dobby from Harry Potter. I'm acting real silly today. I'm sorry, guys. I feel really silly. I'm really glad this energy is back. I haven't... Whew, I'm an otaku. This person could literally look like fucking Dobby from Harry Potter. I would like a sock from my owner. They have like really pointy nose or pointy ears. And they're really pale and really skinny. Or like they could have really like... I don't know, there's something wrong with this person. Like, they don't look like you. Like, they can't look like you, but they're trying to look like you. And I think people didn't catch on that this person was trying to be you because they're so fucking far. Like, they're on the other fucking planet. Like, you guys are like, what? Like, you guys are Versace. Okay, let's say you guys are Versace. You guys are like Versace, and this person is trying to be Versace, but they're like a diffusion line of another brand, copying Versace, copying another brand, copying another brand, copying another brand that kind of made it to Nordstrom Rack, copying another brand that made it all the way to maybe Target. That's why nobody noticed. That's why nobody understood. Because every time they tried to shoot... Let's say you guys are like the moon, and this person tried to shoot for the moon and they didn't even land on the fucking stars trying to be you, okay, bitch? They landed right back straight on their face down there. They lost oxygen up there, in space. Trying to float to get to your planet. Trying to be you. And it's funny, I'm sorry, it's just hilarious because I think that's why nobody noticed. I don't even think you caught on. You didn't even know they were trying to do that. You know what I mean? Like you could wear like zebra print. And then this person wears, I don't know, like something really different, like checker print, and you were like, oh, that's cool, whatever. You didn't realize they're trying to do you. Like they're trying to copy you. This person isn't even Mosimo Supply Target, okay? It's not even giving that. It's like, it's sad. Like no one, it's not even Russell, not even Champion, not even a legitimate brand, guys. Like that's what this person's giving you. And you know why? It's because this person could be racist. Okay, so for some of you, if you are a person of color, and this person is not, or this person's a different race, this person could be racist towards people like you, but they are trying to emulate the fucking style and it's not coming across because they don't like the food, they don't like the music, they don't like the people, they don't like anything about you people. That's what it's giving me. And it's like embarrassing. They're looking like crack. Okay, this person looks like crack. This person could wear like, okay, let's say like I'm out here and I'm wearing this. You know, I have a particular style. I'm not designer, okay? I'm not expensive. I'm a thrift store hoe. But like, let's say this person like tries to wear a hat like me, but they're like, I don't know, wearing the wrong hat, and then they're wearing the wrong clothes, and then it's like, I wouldn't know. Like, maybe they wear this shirt, but the shirt is like white, you know, and then the hat isn't the right hat. Maybe it's like a Hurley snapback or something, and then the glasses are a different shape of glasses. You know, you didn't know. You didn't know. Because you're cool. You're not competitive. You don't care about the same things that this person did, so you didn't catch on. No one caught on. But now it's like, I feel like now that you're getting to another level that they can't even reach or emulate, they're starting to get hostile. Because this sword, it says hostile. They're getting hostile. This person could have had secret anger issues behind closed doors. This person could even be violently angry, or violently abusive with their words behind closed doors. Hostile, but they are very good at hiding it. They're very good at hiding it. Don't try me, bitch, in reverse. This person's a fucking coward. They don't want anyone to try them. They don't even want you to try them. They're hiding their face. I'm an otaku. This person is your biggest fan. They're hiding the fact that they're your biggest fan. That's why they're acting hostile. They could even have, if this is somebody who's the same gender as you, they have a same-sex crush on you. So if you're a man and this is a man, then they have a crush on you because you're a man. And like I said earlier, oh my god, because remember when I said that they have like some sort of anal sex thing, and then they have a secret hookup, so that person could feel hostile. They start acting hostile. If not you, they could have a crush on someone around you who is a man. Like a relative who's a guy. Or like even your kid, if this is age appropriate. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's so disgusting. I had to I had to have like a little asthma attack on that, because that was disgusting. And so, the song is called Hand of Blood. Okay, so, it's like, so this person can have like a same-sex crush on someone, either you or someone around you. If this is a masculine woman, same thing. A woman with masculine attributes, you're a woman, she has a crush on you, but she's like closeted, or she's like crazy or gross or creepy, and there's a hostility. That's what fuels this hostility. And it's like they're hostile. They'll act hostile towards you outwardly, but inside they're your biggest fan. They're watching everything you post, they're copying everything you do, they literally admire everything you do, but they'll never admit it. Because they know that, I don't know, like they like, again, and then the family card that I picked up earlier, it's like they were so uninvolved in your life on purpose, and only involved in conflict in your life. Or something like that. Like, this person only brought conflict. You only remember bad memories with this person. So you don't have any good energy to invest in this person. An earth sign, so an earth sign in reverse could be also involved. I know for a fact this is not your energy, because this is in reverse, unless you're a cross watcher and you are in a low vibration right now, but I feel like you guys are in a high vibration. This earth sign in reverse could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person could be very money driven. Okay, this could be someone involved in the situation, an earth sign in reverse, and then an air sign in reverse. Earth sign in reverse is someone who's very uninvolved. Oh my god. This person could be dealing with nausea right now, or hangover, because I just burped. And if so, this person could be dealing with a hangover right now. This person has a drinking problem. This earth sign in reverse. They're always hungover. They're always burping. They probably burp really loudly. This person, they are very money hungry, money motivated. Earth sign in reverse could be very selfish, two-faced, passive-aggressive. They don't ever tell you straight to your face how they feel. They're very, like, cowardly, pussy about shit. Very greedy. They will do everything for money. They will stab someone for money. They'll kill someone for money. They'll lie for money. They'll lie for status. If it's not money, it could be for status.
It could just be for bragging rights. Also, this person cares a lot about bragging rights. Whoever this person is involved. There also could be a Libra involved here because there's Kim Kardashian crying here with ugly cries. So there's like a Kim Kardashian character. There's a lot of air and earth here. Let's get what else we got here. Bad kid in reverse. They tried to make you out to be a bad egg. They tried to say you were a really bad kid. But people are seeing that as not the truth right now because it's in reverse. They tried to... The bad kid in reverse could even mean that they tried to blame everything on you. All the problems in their life. They could have tried to, like, find a way to pin it on you. Google it. So... Ooh... Hold on. Broken chain... Chad in reverse. One of these people could be, or one or both of these people could be really into going to the gym, or all these people, they could be into working out or how they look, into being a douchebag. They used to be really focused on how they look, not much about mental capacity, nothing about emotions, value. It's very superficial person, materialistic. They could have light colored hair or a beard like this, or a haircut kind of like this. This person could lift weights or something, or they used to. Well, now they're not able to because it's in reverse. They might be forced into certain health issues which are not going to allow them to work on their bodies anymore or their appearance. These people could have made fun of your appearance, or could have tried to make you feel really bad about yourself, ugly about yourself constantly. They could have said comments about your weight, about your body shape, about your skin color, skin tone, your style, even, you know, like I said earlier, if maybe some of you guys here have tattoos, they could have tried to make fun of your tattoos. They tried to make you feel insecure about anything that made you happy. Triangle Kush. Karmic. Okay, yeah, dumbbell in reverse. Yeah, see, if these people like to go to the gym a lot, or they're very obsessed, like fitness obsessed, they're not able to do it anymore. Okay, okay, so there could be also something to do with human trafficking involved. This isn't for everyone, because I have Man with a Fancy Hat, and the Man with the Fancy Hat card is not a card that I get out very often, because this only represents to me someone who's involved in trafficking of some sort, someone who's involved in a shady business, drug, you know, like prostitution or something like that, or distribution of certain content. Very like shady guy, someone who knows a lot of people. This person knows a lot of people. They could be a pimp or of some sort, or like they're charming and they come across as like charming, rich, have a lot of opportunities, but it's really because they're in a shady business. Like they have a lot of the nice things in their life due to some sort of shady underworld, underground type of business they do. This Man with a Fancy Hat. This could be either this Libra or this air sign in reverse, or this earth sign in reverse, or this could be another person involved in this family. I feel like it could be a completely separate person for some of you, but it apply where, you know, where it fits. It's kind of like they tried to make, you know what, okay, so this earth sign in reverse, this air sign in reverse, tried to partner up with a Libra that could be very good at fake crime. This Libra could actually know shady people or know a lot of people, because this Libra could be a prostitute for some of you. This Libra could be somebody who just sleeps around a lot, and they could just sleep around a lot to the point where they know people. They could just be kind of like a community hoe or like a celebrity hoe, and this person knows somebody up there who works with some shady characters who can do illegal things. This earth sign in reverse and this air sign in reverse, if it is not this same Libra, because a Libra is an air sign, I feel like it's a separate person. They got this Libra who is a crybaby to cry to the right people and sleep with the right people to try to get this guy who does illegal stuff, this connection she has, this pimp to come against you, to triangulate you with Triangle Kush, to get you to be hermit, because they wanted you to be alone and they wanted you to develop a drug addiction. They wanted to possibly lace you with a drug. These people could have plotted to kidnap you and then inject you with some sort of drug against your will, like heroin, get you hooked up on it. Kind of like, I'm seeing this scene in Taken. Have you seen that? This is really specific, I'm sorry, but this is a collective reading, so it has to apply for somebody out there it resonates. If you know this resonates for you, then it does. But if you know it doesn't, please don't freak out. Because I know I'm reading for a lot of people out there, but this person, or these people, there was some sort of scheme where they wanted to get you kidnapped and they wanted to get you alone to get you hooked up on drugs. It doesn't have to be super, like, to the extent like the movie Taken with Liam Neeson, where they steal where they kidnap his daughter and they kidnap her friend and they tie them to beds in some sort of sex work farm in another country by like some sort of Ukrainian gang. I forgot, was it Ukraine or Polish or something like that? And they like injected them with drugs so that they would be too out of it to escape. It was really scary. And I feel like they could have known someone who like does something like this, and they could have tried to get them to do something like this to you. Or plan to, like kidnap you, get you stuck and hooked on drugs, like kidnap you, inject you with drugs so that you would forget. Oh my god. And then this is reminding me of this TV show that I watched a long time ago. I forgot what it's called. Maybe you guys might know it. It's on Netflix, and it was where they had assaulted this woman, or they did something to this woman. They assaulted her, they did a lot of did something nasty to her, but then they kidnapped her and they injected her constantly with heroin. Like, and they tricked her into thinking, like, that this boy was her husband, and, like, this boy who raped her and attacked her and kidnapped her was her husband, and that, you know, she was just, has memory loss because she hit her head, and the whole time, it was such a trippy show, because the show starts with this woman waking up in a bed in a house she doesn't remember, and all she's remembering is wallpapers and scenes, and she doesn't know that she's constantly being injected with heroin by this doctor and his son who kidnapped her, and because he raped her, and they didn't want to let her escape and sober up because she would remember what would happen. And this is reminding me of that TV show, because in the end of the show, she eventually, like, over time in the TV show, it's so trippy, like, she remembers clips and memories of, like, her real life, because they literally, it was so crazy and scary, because they tried to warp her reality with that drug, and trick her into thinking that she was, like, never raped, never kidnapped, never had this other life, and was, like, married to this guy and just has a head injury that they were healing her from. And they were deciding whether or not to kill her and dump her and everything. It was so scary. But in the end, she realized, like, where she was, and she escaped. And that's, like, something that, like, I don't know, I'm thinking of that, and then I'm thinking of that scene from Taken where they, like, inject them. So these people wanted to inject you with some sort of poison or drug against your will, like, while you were, like, out of it, or, like, while you were asleep, so that you could become, like, hooked on it, but you guys escaped in time. The chain is broken because, see, the Triangle Kush is in reverse. So they tried to triangulate you, get you alone, because if they thought that if you didn't have anyone around you except these toxic people, that they could misguide you into this trap where you were going to get kidnapped and poisoned and hurt, and possibly assaulted, possibly get hooked on whatever heroin or drug, and then dropped out on the street, and then they would think that you were a tweaker. Oh my god, and it's making me think of another show where this happened. So this really was in the plans for someone. This has to be in the plans for someone out there. Someone tried to do this to someone. Because I'm seeing 3 examples in my mind. I'm channeling 3 different TV shows where this very weird situation where they inject a woman with drugs and kidnap her happens. I'm so disturbed because it's like, and that doesn't happen in a lot of shows. That's such a rare and specific way of, like, kidnapping someone that they don't show in a lot of shows, and it only happens in, like, human trafficking situations a lot of the time, most of the time, or like really rare situations where it's somebody who knows what they're doing, like they know exactly how much to inject to not overdose the patient and shit, so that they get like a memory loss by the time they dump them out, so they don't remember at all what happened to them by the time they're out on the street. And then the police find them, you know, in their underwear all mixed up, and they don't know where they are, and they just think that they were just hooked on drugs one day, and they don't remember, but it's really they were kidnapped and they were put in this way. These people could have stolen an inheritance from you if this is your family, or they could have done something really illegal to you, or they were planning on doing this to you, and they could have tried to get this kidnapper to triangulate you, kidnap you, and inject you with a drug to get you hooked on it against your will, and then eventually keep you alive and dump you out there, so that they could show the police or show whoever the beneficiary authority is, like the lawyer, that you are not mentally fit to receive this money, or you went missing. You went missing, your last seen on Skid Row, your last seen on the street, and they can't give you your inheritance. They wanted you to be like this. They wanted you to be out on your ass. They wanted to constantly drug you through your food, through your drinks, until you fell asleep, and they would inject you with heroin, or they would take you out there and sell you or something. They're very sick fucks, okay? And these people could literally be part of your family. These people are tossing and turning right now because they can't face the fact of how evil they are, how disgusting, and how sick they are, and how they even have the audacity to go out of their way to go outside every day and be brave enough in front of God, in front of the divine, and openly lie to others and say they are with the divine, that they love Jesus, that they love Buddha or Allah or whoever it is, when they knew they were doing this to you. And then they go home at night and they cannot sleep because they know they're going to fucking hockey sticks. They're going to hell. They're going to a very hot place in between Satan's butt cheeks. And Satan does not wipe. Satan doesn't wipe after he shits. It's gonna be stinky, it's gonna be sticky. And that's where these people are going. Straight up in there, stuck to his cheeks, rubbing every time he walks. In hell, that's where they're going when they die. They know it. Because they know that the divine isn't looking at them. The ancestors aren't looking at them. They're just like, every time these people are like, please divine, please ancestors, protect me, they're like... like that scene, like they're like, please, what? Really? You're asking me? You're asking us, the ancestors up here, to protect you? And you're literally trying to do some, like, Liam Neeson level, Taken action movie level, human trafficking, like, horror movie torture on this person to steal their money out of greed, to kill them. They don't even care if you were going to die. They just wanted you out of the picture. And they just thought they could do anything with you. They thought you were stupid. But they failed. They couldn't triangulate you because Triangle Kush is in reverse. And then Hermit is here. They underestimated the fact that they alienated you or isolated you or did a bunch of things to cause you to be the hermit, cause you to force yourself to go into hermit mode and take care of yourself, protect yourself out of safety, that it would actually reinforce your defenses against these people and also strengthen your spiritual protection, because that gave you more time to meditate, gave you more time to communicate with your ancestors, and like this title of this video, gave you time to go to the underworld and come back. Literally a changed person, literally a more powerful person, and literally king of the pack. Wolf pack. Thank you for the confirmation, guys. And they didn't account for this because they're so stupid, because these people need a team of people to come against others. That's so sad. Like they're narcissists. And like I think I've said this many times before on this channel, narcissists like to operate out of a place where they think they know what other people want because they want it. They like to feel like they are everybody's person. They like to feel like they are so smart that they know what every human wants, like they're a super genius, and that they are, you know, the epitome of what people want. But they don't understand that you are not like them. You don't want the things that these narcissists want. You're not just any other person. You've been through way too much to be low level spiritually like them. And also ego wise. You're just too advanced. You've been through too many karmic lessons. And you're just too high vibrational and too advanced to fall for the same tricks, because these people care about money, they care about shoes, they care about cars, and they think that these are the things that are going to get you to react, get you to motivate you even. They might have even tried to motivate you with money, or thought they could plan to do this. Maybe they were planning to motivate you or manipulate you or trick you with money or certain things that they know they would like, with girls, guys, sex, drugs, things that they know they themselves couldn't be strong against, because they don't have faith in the divine. They only have faith in themselves, because they think they're above divine. They think they can reach their hands into the dollhouse and control your life or control a child of the divine. And it's like, no, you can't do that. They have no spiritual protection. They don't understand. They don't understand why every time they try to walk towards you, their face hits a glass wall. They don't know why they keep walking into a sliding door. Because before it looked so easy, before it was so clean, but now they're like, ooh, it's like hitting the wall, like hitting the door, with their face. And it's like, why? It's because they left you alone too long. They left you to fend off for yourself too long. They left you in boot camp by yourself too long, and you learned all the obstacles too well. They didn't account for it. They thought that, oh, if I just leave this hamster in this maze that is too complicated, it will die. And we will be able, or it'll be too hungry, and we'll be able to get it to go anywhere in the maze if we put food out for it. They left you too long. You, the hamster, found your way through the maze 5 times. And you found the food, and you found a way to make yourself food, and you found your way to make yourself shelter in that maze. You made the maze your bitch, basically. These people left you alone too long. You made their maze a bitch, your bitch. You made their obstacles your bitch. You made their spiritual attacks even your bitch. You made it all their bitch. You made them your bitch. Now they're holding on to your pockets. Now they're following you around. Oh, I'm sorry, master. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Please, please, please don't smite me. Because it's like all of the things. Thanks, Lena. All of the things they have you doing. They could have even used their power, like, in the family somehow, to get you to do little bitch things for them, to make them feel like they had a power over you, and also to test how much you could do for them. These people could have asked you to keep doing a bunch of stuff for them, like little things that were annoying, just to see how much you could do for them. This is a tactic that a lot of serial killers use, especially Ted Bundy. They said that Ted Bundy and serial killers, they tend to ask people, like, a common, tactic of psychopaths is they'll ask you to do them a favor, and they like to gauge to see how much you would agree to, how much you would say yes to, so that they would eventually push the envelope and start asking you to do more and asking you, and then eventually move to controlling you. Like, can you go there? Can you go there? To test out how much they can control you, right? These people could have done the same thing. They could have done a Ted Bundy on you, where they pretended to be your friend, pretended to be nice, charismatic, maybe even used their conventional looks of, like, being clean, well kept, or their nice house, to convince you, to do these things for them. They were good for it, and they weren't. They asked you constantly to do these little favors, and you could have done these little bitch things for them to make you feel like you were their bitch, basically. To plant in your mind that you should keep doing these things for them, and also for them to gauge, oh, Jungle Collective is spineless. If we just tell them to do this and this and this for us and put aside their plans, then they will. So if we keep getting them to do this, if we keep asking them to do this, then eventually we can trick them to get to this place and be hermit, where they can get triangulated and kidnapped, and we can get control the situation even more. This was all about control. They didn't care about you, and they also didn't account for the fact that you would be as smart as you are, and that you would catch on as fast as you would. Actually, you caught on from day one, because you don't like people who make you feel bad. You don't like people who treat you like shit. It's simply a fact. Because you're not a robot, and you're not based off of ego. You're not going to people please people. These people don't love themselves. You do. because these people don't love themselves, they people please, and they are willing to people please people they don't even like, or people that treat them like shit, because they don't love themselves, but you do. Because they left you alone in the maze too long. They left you alone in the bullshit mess they abandoned you in or put you in on purpose, or all the obstacles or, traumas they put you in. They left you there, and it made you unaffectable, basically. I don't know, like, you just, like, someone here has a coke addiction too, because I keep getting the sniffles. This person could have a coke addiction. One of these people could have a coke addiction. If they have, like, a really weird sneeze, the sneeze is from a coke addiction, by the way. It's burned. But yeah, it's like, they just don't love themselves, and you do. So it's like you love yourself enough to advocate and be there for yourself, like literally your inner child. Some of you guys could see it as like you protecting your inner child from these people. Like these people don't love their inner child. They abandon their inner child. They just work out of ego. They just literally act out of demons to get by in society and life. Like, they care only about surface level shit, and you don't. So they thought that they could control you with that shit too. But also, it's like, you don't people please because you love yourself. You're not gonna people please people who shit on you and, like, constantly treat you horribly, right? So they didn't account for that. They didn't account for the fact that you're not gonna people please them or take their shit, and that you're not stupid. That you actually knew this entire time the truth about them. You're just smart. This reading is saying Google it. They're saying Google it, bitch. Google it. They're saying, and I know that I use different meanings for this card, but when I pick this up, it's giving me, like, when these people need to educate themselves. When I see the card Google it, it means that these people need to educate themselves. They're very uneducated, they're very stupid, they're very immature. It's kind of like, I don't know, bitch, Google it. That's what the answer is. It's like, these people are asking hella questions, like, why did our plan work? Why does this person hate us? Why did we look so ugly or evil to everybody outside the situation? It's like, I don't know, Google it. Maybe Google, why am I so evil? Maybe Google, why does my breath stink, bitch? Google why I pick my ass. Google why my penis is so small and everyone's laughing at me. I don't know, bro. And why I feel so inadequate and I feel like I have to pick on Jungle Collective. I don't know. Google how to, get over the stupid little insecurities that you're so embarrassingly jealous of. I don't know. Google it, bitch, because it's not Jungle Collective's problem. And I feel like your reading. This is your reading. Your reading is saying Google it to those people. It's saying Google it. Maybe this is your energy. You're not explaining shit anymore because these people were dedicated to not understanding you. They're dedicated to being stupid. And this is giving me small penis man vibes. This is giving me small penis activity. Small penis energy. Sorry. I only know from the big dick energy over here. I only operate out of the BDE over here. Because we're all dragons here. I don't care if... What's the other one? What is it? WAP energy? What's, like, the other version? Can you guys tell me what the other version of big dick energy is for the other genitals? Is it WAP? I don't know. Anyways, you guys are giving, like, big WAP energy, like, big dick energy, and these people are, like, small penis energy, stanky cave energy. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody is writing a song for them. Cardi B is not writing about them. Napoleon complex. Exactly, Gail. It's like, it's like, that's like what this is giving me. It's like they're projecting like this weird thing they're trying to overcompensate for. I think that's why also this man really likes anal. I feel like if this is a man, he likes anal because his dick is too small. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. The things that I fucking see in this fucking reading is hilarious. This is why Oh my god. I'm sorry. Sometimes I keep it too fucking real, guys, but like, no, this person, he likes it in his ass because he's too small. And that's why he acts so weird. I mean, wouldn't you be embarrassed too? It's also giving me like Kanye West vibes. Like, remember what's her face? And what is her name? Amber Rose? What was that lady's name? Amber Rose? Amber Rose was like, hashtag, what is it? Fingers in the booty ass bitch. This person's a finger, literally hashtag fingers in the booty ass bitch. Oh my god, hashtag, okay, yeah, I want everyone to be commenting that now. Hashtag finger in the booty ass bitch, literally. Because they can't. I mean, that's embarrassing. That's why this person acts so weird. I think that's what I think that this person acts like Kanye West. This person could be a Gemini, literally. This person acts like Kanye West, or they are overcompensating with like a big head energy because they got a small dick, or they got like some sort of thing that they secretly like that is like giving them insecurity that they're like overcompensating for or hiding. You know, it's like a fingers in the booty ass bitch type of energy. Like this person probably is trying to like hide the fact that they like anal and they like men or something, and it's kind of like, it's like they I don't know, like they're overcompensating for that by being like a Kanye, and it's like doing too much whoever these people are. It's kind of hilarious, but this person's gonna get exposed to their partner for being a fingers in a booty ass bitch because they're gonna get fecal matter on their ass tattoo or like their Tweety Bird tattoo or their cartoon character tattoo that they are trying to like look manly off of, and their wife or their feminine is gonna be like, why are you getting a staph infection on this? Like, where did you even get this tattoo? Like, why did you even get this tattoo on your ass? The tattoo could even be questionable. It could be kind of gay too. Like the tattoo is not hot. It's not tough. You know, it's not bodyguard hard, as I say. Like, you know, shout out my tattoo artist. Shout out Caesar. As I always say with the homie, like, bodyguard hard. I always go to my artist, I say I want it to be bodyguard hard as possible. This person doesn't look bodyguard hard. They don't look tough. They don't look like that. They look like, like their tattoo looks like weird. Like the image is gay. The image is gay. The image is giving me like, where did you get that idea from? This could be a guy who is like, hey babe, look, I got a tattoo for you, baby. It's like, and then it's like right here, and it's on their ribs, but it's like a fucking infinity sign, or like birds, or something really gay, like something really feminine. And it's like the wife or the feminine is like, okay, like really regretting it. Like really regretting it. Like really fucking like, why did you get that? Like, oh my god. You know what? It's also reminding me of 6ix9ine. Do you remember 6ix9ine? How he has like the really ugly face tattoo? I remember a long time ago I watched this interview, right? They did an interview on his ex-baby mama, and they asked her how did she feel when he came home with the face tattoo, when 6ix9ine came home, because he has like this really ugly, I'm sorry, no offense, he has really ugly face tattoos, like not good taste, not a good artist that did it, or not really the best placement. Okay, let's just say that. It's like a giant spider web on the side of his face. And the baby mama said like that she was mad, she yelled at him, she cussed him out, she said, why did you do this? Why would you do this? Like, and he got it because he just wanted to fit in with the gangsters. He wasn't even a real gangster. He just wanted to get it to get more attention for his music, his rap music. And he literally said that. He said that to the interviewers too. I think he said that to Vice documentary. 6ix9ine, the rapper, he said, oh, I got the 6ix9ine tattoo, I got all these gay looking tattoos and the face tattoo because I wanted attention for my music. I actually just worked a regular job at a bodega or something like that, at a deli or some place like that, liquor store, or I don't remember where he worked, like a regular ass job, or retail or something like that. And this is what it's reminding me of. It's kind of like this person's getting a tattoo for no reason, no rhyme or reason. Not that I'm saying tattoos need to have a reason, but like this person's reasoning is very like unstable. Like you shouldn't be getting a tattoo, first of all, from an artist who's going to infect it. You know, you're not even looking into the background of, you know, how clean is the tattoo studio, how are the reviews, how is the artist's hand, you know, like how do you even like their style, you know, how do you know you're not going to regret it? This person didn't even look into that. They just went into it with a really bad reasoning, you know, on impulse to this really nasty place, and they got a design that they don't even care about, and it's like that they're going to regret later. And their partner is probably like, what the fuck, why did you get this tattoo? Like, it looks so stupid. Like, it's even turning the feminine off. Or it's turning the woman or the guy they're with, like, off. Like, the guy is like, what the fuck is this tattoo? Like, it's kind of, like, traumatizing them, too. Because if this girl got, like, oh my god, like, if they got, like, a tattoo, like, above their ass, it's like a cartoon character, and it's like I'm seeing, like, Tasmanian Devil. Like, I'm seeing, like, Taz from Warner Brothers, like, above this bitch's ass, and he's like, oh, like, every time, like, they go to, like, you know, get undressed, like, he'll see it, and then he'll, like, not be able to have sex with him. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, this tattoo is ruining their relationship or their sex life, I heard. Or, like, if the guy has it, it's, like, turning the chick off, like, the tattoo. And, I mean, and then he's going on the Grindr dates, and then he's, like, getting his ass pounded by, like, a rando. And he's not douchey. Oh my god. The vegetables aren't doing it for him anymore. The Veggie Tales, babe, where's the cucumbers? I felt like drinking a vegetable smoothie this morning, babe. No, that's not where the cucumbers and carrots went, okay? You know, this person wants to upgrade from the Veggie Tales, you know what I mean? And they're going straight for the real thing on the grinder. You know what I mean? They're going from DoorDash to Whoredash to Scruff and Grinder. Not even Tinder. They don't have time for the microwave, okay? They want it now. Hot and ready like Little Caesars. Okay? Salad ain't doing it for them. That papaya salad, that Thai salad isn't doing it for them. The Caesar salad's not doing it for them. The tossing of their own salad's not doing it for them. They need a real driving stick. They need the disco stick. They need to take a trip to the candy shop. In real life. And that's, yeah. Okay, what else are we picking up here? Yeah, this person was really obsessed with you, though. They were, like, really watching you. If they could jar your farts, they would, and they would smell them all day. I mean, this person's so obsessed. They could literally drink your bathwater. They literally, like, this person has, like, a weird same-sex crush on you or something like that, but it's inappropriate, it's wrong, or it's, like, really awkward and weird. And then this person is, like, homophobic, and this person likes it up the ass. Or it could be, like I said, a woman. If this is a woman who has a same-sex like crush on you, and you know it's a woman, she could literally be like butch or masculine but be in a straight relationship, and it's like, this doesn't make sense. You're obviously not straight, and you're obviously hitting on me, and you're really gross, and I don't like you. But it's like something like that. Or it could be like, I don't know. But then I got family earlier, so that's really disgusting. This person could literally be like a really nasty cunt, like a really nasty whore, like a really disgusting piece of shit, honestly. Like somebody's creepy uncle or creepy aunt for some of you, or a creepy in-law, or like distant cousin, or I don't fucking know. This person's sick. And that because they wanted to hide this like inappropriate obsession with you, they decided to triangulate and do all of this to you. Because it's like, if you're out of the picture, then they're so psycho, they're so serial killer, that they don't have to think about it anymore, too. Okay, let's pick a little bit more. Whew. Okay, this person could struggle with borderline personality disorder or bipolar disorder, or all these people have inherited bipolar disorder that is untreated, that they refuse to get treatment for. That could be why they treated you so extra badly and why they were so extra obsessed with like taking you down, obsessed with you, because it's like they have untreated bipolar disorder. And these people medicate with like, oh my fucking god. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself because I just got this freaking card. What did I just fucking say? Bro, look. No homo in reverse, bro. This is literally the closet gay card. This is literally the closet gay card. This is not just any closet card. This is the card where somebody is saying no homo. Oh, I hate gays. Fuck F words. Oh my god, yeah, no, I don't like gays. But then they are actually gays because they actually are gay secretly. But these people, they could self-medicate with cocaine and alcohol, I heard, and maybe something else, like some pills for their bipolar disorder, but not bipolar medication. It's literally like really wrong stuff that's messing them up. But yeah, like this is a confirmation, like a third confirmation that these people could be secretly gay. Maybe both the people in this couple could be lesbian and gay, and they are both closeted, but like, or bisexual, and they both could have used you as a scapegoat because you guys could be different, or you guys could just be like spiritually different, or you guys could literally be queer yourself, or however that may apply to you, or you guys just are from a different culture, like they could be racist, and for some reason they tried to blame however, I don't know, gay stuff or whatever is on you, or I don't know. Hey, Artisan Tarot. And it's kind of like, they would block out these gay feelings that they were projecting on you with hyphy, with like drugs, with like benders. These people could go on trips to like other countries like Mexico and then go on benders, like drug benders. Like they could drink a lot, do lots of drugs for weeks on end and then come back. Or they could go to raves. This could be the kind of people who go to raves, or like large trips where there's like a rave or a DJ or like a big show, and they take lots of drugs for like days on end. Kind of like spring break. It's giving me spring break vibes. Like they have a spring break mentality even though they're kind of old, or they're really obsessed with that aesthetic, like having the nicest spring break body. Like they're stuck basically in 2005 spring break. Like that's their energy. Like they listen to that music maybe, or they always want to party and always want to drink, always want to wear bikini, you know what I mean? Or always want to dress like they're going to the beach possibly. Or Florida, like maybe someone here is from Florida. Oh, Coachella, yeah. Maybe they dress, thanks Maureen, maybe someone here recently went to Coachella, or these people are the kind to go to Coachella. These people could be, okay. So I accidentally picked up the Chad card in reverse with nurse. So remember when I said earlier that these people are very about their fitness, about how their bodies look, and they probably could have like used that against you, like tried to say that you were fat, or you're unfit, or you're like this or that, you're lazy. Now they're going to be having health issues. Either, I think they're going to be so stressed that their plan against you didn't work that they're going to neglect their bodies, neglect working out, start eating very poorly, and this is going to lead to some serious health issues, maybe even cancers. Like their food might lead to like cancers. These people are getting a little bit more quiet now because because the divine, at the same time of them being exposed for this slowly, the divine is giving them health issues to make them more and more tired every day. Because these people try to give you health issues because they're sick, but it's not working anymore because you've cut off your energy, and there's no way these people can manipulate you. Because I feel like the only way the energy work or the bad luck or the evil eye will really touch you is if you're confused about something. These people could also be dealing with tooth problems, like cavities, or maybe they eat a lot of candy. But like, yeah, like in order for these people's energetic manipulation to work on you, there's something about how they have to like they have to be able to be in your energy, but in order for them to be in your energy, you have to be confused about them. You have to be like, oh, I don't know if this is my op or is this my friend. Like, I don't know if this is really my enemy or if they're just being backhanded. But you already see clearly because you love yourself enough to look at how the actions they've taken before have affected you and how they made you feel. And you love yourself enough not to put yourself in that stupid fuck situation, that fuck shit situation with those people where they're like not treating you right and they're making you feel bad about yourself. You're done. And they didn't account for this, and that kind of that saved your life. Divine, when you were alone in that hermit stage in the middle of that maze that they dropped you in, they didn't account for you developing this much self-love, because if no one else is there to tell you, to constantly manipulate you and persuade you how to love yourself wrong, because that's what maybe these people are trying to do, maybe misguide you on how to love yourself or self-care, maybe even give you the wrong advice to care for yourself or the wrong advice of dating on purpose. Instead of having those stupid misguided noises around you, you guys cut that off and you just kind of entered this echo chamber. And you improved yourself, you upgraded yourself, you upgraded your defenses, and you started to look back and see, no, I deserved better than this. Now that I love myself more, I deserve way better than this, and I definitely deserve never to deal with this ever again. And these people could even be older than you, like I said, or more rich than you, or whatever, and all their life, they never fucking ever knew what that's like. They don't know what it's like to put yourself what you want first without seeing how other people think of you. They don't know what that's like, and they never account for that. So they don't actually understand the amount of strength you have right now. But they're finding out the hard way. They're finding out now how much strength being alone gives you, how much strength hermit mode gives you, how much strength going through the dark night of the soul actually elevates you. Because then you're so comfortable with those lower places these people try to put you, it just, you know what that town looks like. You know what I mean? Like these bad feelings that these people put you through, you treat them like towns that you visit. Bad feelings are kind of like towns, villages that you visit. And these people introduced you to these villages. They introduced you to these towns you're driving through, the depression, the darkness. They already showed you what it was like to drive through that. And after you drove through those towns, right, you already know what they look like. You already know what to expect, how to get through them. You already know the directions on how to get to your side of town, how to get through that town to get home. Without a map, like you already know because of what they forced you to put through. Because when you move to a new town or when you visit a new city, right, and you drive around, it's scary. It's disorienting. It could stress you out a lot. It could even delay you a lot because it takes time to learn a city, learn a town, learn how to navigate places. And I feel like these dark feelings they gave you or put you through, the depression, the anger they put you through in the past, even at a young age, it's kind of like a city that you've been through already, a town you've lived in that you know like the back of your hand, that you can navigate. And these people, they can't make you lost anymore in these towns. They can't drop you in the middle of the ocean and make you feel abandoned anymore, because you've acclimated. You are used to the unknown, I guess, or what their idea of the unknown is. They've ran out of ideas. They ran out of obstacles to give you. They ran out of bullshit to throw your way because they can't think of anything else. And so you guys, all they can do is do the same things again. All they can do is try to do the same tactics on you again, but it's not going to work because you already went through that town. You already went through that city of darkness. You already went through that place. You know what I mean? So it's just not going to affect you. And they're scared. They're scared now. They're shitting bricks. Now they never thought that their time would come. They never thought that God would see what they were doing because they didn't believe in God. They never did. But now it's coming for them.
They never thought that their drama would ever be exposed and that everyone would see them for who they are. Exactly. Yeah. Some of these people, alright, some of the people in this group that are trying to mess with you, they don't want to compete anymore. You see this Peggy in the reverse? You could be dealing with a Aries. Also in this group could be, someone in this group could be an Aries that was part of this situation. They don't want to compete. They don't want no smoke anymore. Because Peggy is in reverse, and Peggy is a very competitive character. Peggy has mother issues. She always thinks she's the best at everything. She will do anything to seem like the best, to win at all costs. And the thing is, these people are done with that feeling. They thought that if they just tried winning at all costs against you, that they would finally get it, because they're used to you being the loser. But now they're finding out the hard way that they need to stop. And now they're like, oh, we don't want any smoke. We really don't want any smoke anymore. I think we poked the wrong bear, guys. I think we need to, it's like they poked the tiger at the zoo, and then you went, and they're like, ah! And then like, oh, okay. It's so pathetic. So pathetic. Some of these people might want to say, sorry. Some people might want to come in and say sorry, I don't want any smoke anymore, but it's like they're too scared. They're too scared to rip their fucking face off. Because it's like, how are you still alive? How are you still alive? You're like an entity, like you're an immortal. If I was you, if I went through what I put you through, I would rip my fucking head off. I wouldn't even be alive right now. I'd be in jail. So I know that if I come towards Jungle Collective right now, there has to be some sort of ramifications. It can't just be easy like that. I bet they have a gun waiting for me. I bet they have a knife waiting for me. I bet they have bodyguards. I bet they've called the police already. It can't be that easy coming back to this person and apologizing. They could be right. You guys could have those things waiting for them on the other end. Maybe you guys know how to fight. Maybe they don't want that smoke. Maybe they don't want your hands. Because they know your hands are rated E for everyone. Because of all the shit you've been through. Did you hear my hand hit that meat? That's hard. That's clapped. They don't want to get clapped. And they feel like if you're not someone who uses weapons and you're not someone who's violent, they could even have a feeling that you guys have spiritual protection or some sort of karma that comes with you, and they're already okay, we don't want that smoke. You know what I mean? And now it's in reverse. And now people are seeing them for what they are. Drama kings and drama queens who are just hiding all their shit behind a mask made of your shit. And I keep burping, so that is a confirmation, and that also means that someone is hungover right now. Like I said, these people are hungover, throwing up right now in the toilet. That's because these people are drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, because people are turning their backs away from them and realizing the truth about them. And these people can't face it, because can you imagine, people that viewed you previously highly, the people who have praised you before, or your best friend, or your homegirl who last night just said, hey girl, I'm always there for you. How would you feel if the next day she sees you for who you really are, and she looks at you with disappointment, and she's like, oh, I can't be around you, man. I see you for who you are, and I'm disappointed, and we can't be friends. How would you feel, right? That's what these people are going through, and they're drinking to deal with it. It's one thing to have random people, or maybe just one person that you did wrong, know the truth about you. But when your mom knows the truth about you, your dad knows, all your family members who are on your side knows about the truth about how you're a sicko, or about how you're weird, or how you try to kill somebody, how you're bringing shame to their family, or your partner even, and how if your partner finds out that you're a creep, or they used to see you highly, right? People who used to see you highly, giving you the boo you stink from SpongeBob, that shit is really triggering. That would make someone want to off themselves, right? That's really fucked up. That's really hardcore. I know you guys wouldn't really be in that position, because you guys are probably very honest. You probably
operate out of honesty. So a lot of the reactions people do have to the things you do, if it is out of disappointment, it could be from misunderstandings or other people's misconceptions. But usually you don't disappoint people on the level that these people just did, because they used other people to come against you. They were very creative with their lies, and they were very adventurous with the lies. And they could have even gotten police involved. And that is where you draw the line. And that's where we bring in Jussie, like I'm thinking of Jussie Smollett. Remember what happened to Jussie Smollett? He imposed an entire fake assault on himself, and he got sued by the entire city of Chicago for using their taxpayer money on a fake police call that he orchestrated. He hired like 2 guys from Nigeria to come in and beat him up and claim to be racist so he could get attention. Instead of doing the hard work. It was so embarrassing. I'm still so embarrassed for that guy. I'm so annoyed. And he had to go to jail. He had to go to prison for that, I think, or jail or something, right? Because that's like a real crime. And so there's something about how like when you bring the government in, when you lie on that level, it's like Jussie Smollett. It's like you actually go to jail. You actually get a paper trail, and everybody looks at you and they're like, wow, you're a fucking freak. You don't have a life. You're this desperate to bring this person down, and also you do deserve to go to jail. Yeah, that was crazy. You do deserve to go to jail, man. Like, what the fuck was that? Why did he do that, right? Why did he do that? He didn't need to do that. He already had a role on Empire. And then after that came out, and after he got arrested for like this big lie about being attacked, this big publicity stunt, his the show that he was on called Empire, they fired him. He lost his job. So it's like it wasn't even worth it. For what? For what, right? And it's like these people feel that way. They did something to you, and they could have gotten a lot of other people that should have been involved, and now they're in a whole mess of trouble, because like it's like everybody's turning to them and like holding them for accountability, because it's like these people refuse to give you your accountability. They refuse to give you your money back. They refuse to give you your things back. They refuse to even say sorry or even treat you like a human or a person, because they're sick and they're jealous and they're immature. And now it's got people now really wondering what was the real motive here. Now you've got people, because you separated yourself from the situation and you're going towards your awesome success, now it's got people left behind around these people wondering, so what was the truth? What is the truth? Like Oprah says, so what is the truth? Right? Some of you guys could be an Aquarius, because Oprah is an Aquarius. What is the motive? Why did you guys do this to Jungle Collective? Like, people are questioning them. And it's very traumatizing for these people, right? Because they didn't give you your accountability. They don't know what it's like to operate out of accountability. They probably never have taken accountability or blame for anything once in their life since they were a child, probably. And to have other adults come up to your adult face in the grown-up world, not when we're kids, when we're out here, where it's really embarrassing, right, out here, come up to your face and make you take accountability and start asking you about yourself as a fellow adult, about what you're doing against one person, your obsession, your teenage or elementary level drama starting. That's when oh my god, like that is so humiliating. That's pathetic feeling. That is like beyond embarrassing. That's beyond like triggering for these people, because it's like they're really going to be forced, really forced to tell the truth, like about who they are as people, because they lied about their personality and what they did. And what they did is embarrassing. They're embarrassed about what they've done and what their hand is, because these people did a lot. They didn't just do a little, they did a lot. And it's like, you did all of that to be an idiot, to do this, to get caught for being a creep. Like, these people are going to jail. They're going to jail, bro. Like, these people can't sleep. Nine of Swords, these people can't sleep. You could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign, or you could be an air sign or a water sign. These people are getting cheated on in their relationships. Ace of Cups here in reverse. There is no new start in their relationship. They keep trying to re-spark their relationships, their friendships, and they keep just falling flat on their face and deflating like a sad souffle. It's been poorly mixed. The shit's like just like farting out, dead. Their love life is just lackluster. Nothing to build here, I heard. Nothing to build, nothing left to build, nothing literally no foundation, no true foundation except materialism, money, and looks. And Nine of Swords, these people cannot sleep at night. They're highly burdened by this situation because they can't reach you. Some of these people can literally be facing their mortality or facing like literal mortal consequences. Like I said, like someone might find like cancer or maybe like a terminal disease, terminal STD, or they're afraid of getting like something like that due to the karma. So these people are afraid, and the people around them are afraid. A lot of the people are just staying around them because they're looking like bad luck charms. These people are literally becoming magnets for bad luck. Their car breaks down, they get to the gas station to fix it, it breaks down again right after. You know, they drop their money down the sewer. They get in trouble, like they get caught for speeding, you know, by the wrong cop, and they get a bad ticket. It's just like really bad luck following these people now. One after the other, and it's kind of like also like they're remembering what they also tried to do to your life possibly, because there's levels to this. Like for some of you it was just gossiping, for some of you it was more than that, it was way worse. It was like mortality, like they were like focused on your life, they were focused on like fucking up your life, right? And so like they're realizing you guys are kind of basically immortal, and they try to attack an immortal one, a chosen one, somebody who's protected by the divine, somebody who actually believes in God and actually has God, not God powers, but like actually believes in the divine and works for the divine. You're a divine employee. And as they're getting these consequences little by little, slowly, all these years later after they abused you, they're realizing, fuck, what's next? Because I remember I made fun of Jungle Collective's relationships, or I tried to do things to stop their relationship, and look, now my relationship is failing. Now all my cars are going upside down. Now I can't build on my relationship. Now I'm getting cheated on constantly. Now I'm forced to take a crossroads in my life. I have to be protective of myself, but also I'm forced to make a decision I don't want to make because I have kids involved, or I have like property involved with this person, but now I have to make decisions I don't want to make. You know what I mean? And I remember, you know, all I remember last time is that I made fun of Jungle Collective, and I made fun of Jungle Collective for their mental illness, and now I'm dealing with depression with Nine of Swords. I'm dealing with extreme mental distraught, depression, extreme insomnia. Like these people haven't slept in days because people are going up to them and they're scared of the next person going up to them and telling them about themselves basically to their face. And it's like they're remembering they made fun of your mental illness. So because they made fun of your mental illness, or maybe you guys are neurodivergent, like autistic, they could have made fun of like your quirks as an autistic person. If you have social anxiety, they could have made you feel bad for having social anxiety or not wanting to go outside as often, or something to do. Or even if you have a medical condition, like you have a medical condition where you're in a wheelchair, you can't go places, or if you're just like literally like can't walk that well, they force you, you know, or they force you to work or something, or didn't want to help you, they're very ableist towards you. Now these people are going to be forced to never sleep again. Every time they lay down, their bodies will be uncomfortable and they won't be able to rest. I'm also seeing something about how like these people might have really itchy genitals. Like this, one of these people or both of these people might have an STD or might have spread an STD to each other, and they might go to lay down and they're not going to be able to sleep. They're going to be tossing and turning and scratching. Like they're never going to sleep because they're dealing with like nasty STD and also like insomnia and also like nightmares about you, about what they've done to you. Okay. Yeah. These people know not to try you anymore. They're done. They can't try you anymore, and if they do, they know they're going to be faced with a lot of spiritual guardians, a fiery wall of protection, and they're about to be fucked up. I mean, they already are. The only reason why these people are starting to slow down is because their karma is starting to manifest in the 3D through other people and how other people are treating them, and these people only care about how other people see them. So there's something weird about how, like, these people are... Oh, shoot, okay. Fingernails in reverse. Yeah. Something unusual. There's something about how, like, people are catching on 61 could be a significant number for you. There's something about how people are catching on to like how these people act. Like they have really unusual personalities. You probably caught onto this like a long time ago when you were around these people. You probably were like bro, like these people are weird. Am I crazy? Or is like, why is no one else seeing that these people are crazy? That these people are acting really mentally ill. That they're obsessed. That they're mean. That they go out of their way to pick on children or bully people for no reason, or that they're racist. Like, why hasn't anyone seen their behaviors as unusual? And it was because of the materialism. It was because the people around them were using them for money and already knew they were ugly. They were just using them for whatever that may be. But the issue now is that people can see through that now because they probably don't have a lot of money left, or like I said, they are having health issues, so they can't really go to the gym, maintain themselves. And now people are starting to see that something unusual, like this says unusual going on, something unusual is going on with their personality. They're acting too strange because a lot of their lies are coming out. They're acting too strange when people are asking them simple questions about the past. Crosses on the palm. These people could be Catholic or Christian, the people you're regarding, but they don't have to be. Cross touching the lifeline indicates the likelihood of home and family difficulties. Yeah, so because of their weird behavior, the same weird, unusual behaviors that you were literally calling out in your mind around these people, now they're being worn on the outside. Because before, people wouldn't believe you, possibly, or people were just more open to believing these people's lies because they were in a better place than you in life. But now karma has caught up with them. They didn't account for karma. They've done a lot worse. They probably fucked over other people, not just you, and developed way more karma for them. That's why this karma is coming in fast and right now after this reading. But it's kind of like, now it's like because people can see their unusual behaviors, they can also see that these people aren't as perfect as they seem to be online. Like they could see that these people are having difficulties at home. Like they might not even be sleeping on the same bed, like or eating dinner at the same table, or something like that. Like people are not like. People are starting to see like the real truth about this group of people. Like it could even be like multiple married couples that are exactly like this. It doesn't have to be just one couple. It could be like all these people that are trying to seem one way, trying to seem goody two shoes, like they have good karma, so that everything they're saying is honest, but it's not. And now it's coming out that they're fucking demonic or something. I don't know. They're like really low-level, weak entities, and they're vessels, empty vessels, honestly, empty vessels of themselves. 97 could be another significant year or number here in this situation. Ooh, okay, small fingernails. One of these people could have really small fingernails, like, you know those thumbs that are like toes, like the nails really small. These people are very impulsive. People are going to start to see, they try to come across as calm, they try to come across as your energy, which is balanced, mature, smart, wise, and now people are going to see them as like fucking insane, crazy, impulsive, doing crazy stuff. These people could be like, you know, like this could be like a really regular white picket fence family, but or something like that, but like in reality there could be like something to do with like sex work exposed about them. Like they could be going to the strip club or going, you know, getting prostitutes, and they could get caught up for that. And then because they know that guy from earlier, they know that pimp who was going to like kidnap you, right, and try to force you to be drugged. So there's something about how their connection to that person is going to also throw them under the bus. Because like that, everybody knows, or maybe not yet, but maybe people will know that that relative or that one pimp character is going to be outed as a pimp. And their connection with that person is going to be like very obvious. That they're all involved in some sort of shady business. Once that person goes to prison, or one of the ringleaders of this trafficking scheme, it's really messed up. But they're getting caught up right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get some finishing messages with the playing cards. and then I'm gonna head out. But thank you guys so much for being here. Jungle Collective is cool. I agree. Okay. Can we get some more messages for the collective, please? Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys could be a fire sign, water sign, earth sign, or air sign. Basically across the board here. A lot of air. You know what? Oh shit, I just dropped it. I'm not picking it up. I actually want to get my other cards in. No problem, Gail. Okay, so your finishing messages here is I see you guys. I see you guys becoming more gassed up on yourselves. I feel like you guys are gonna get like offers for romance or offers for jobs or something like that, friendship even, and it's gonna really gas you up. I feel like you're gonna be really confident in yourself. I feel like after this whole like upheaval of energies that were trying to sabotage you, I feel like you guys are gonna be replacing those people, or the universe is gonna be coming and replacing those people with new friends or new lovers or new something. And it's going to gas you up with Nine of Pentacles. Like, it's going to make you feel really good about yourself after a time of, like, feeling really bad. Maybe this could be a large amount of people coming in and just saying that you're beautiful. Or just random people when you go to the store complimenting you more often. Or just, like, by random, like, more people feeling more open to approach you and compliment you. I also am seeing a warning not to spend too much money. I don't like to be like a dad on here, but it's saying like if you guys should probably like not be too big on your money right now. Like if you do get like a large amount of money in or something like that, don't be like a Mac daddy with the money. Don't like spend on a bunch of people. Keep it to yourself. I heard. Keep it on the low and spend it on yourself. Oh no, if you get a lot of money, spend that money on yourself only. Maybe like pay for lunch or something here and there, or whatever, like to be nice, or pay people back, of course. Like pay off your debts if you owe somebody, but if you get a lot of money, spend it on yourself. Take this lesson of all these people betraying you and spend that money on yourself, because divine wants it for you. So don't gain bad karma on yourself by spending it on the wrong people. Remember when I said earlier, lending money to the wrong person and you don't know what they're actually spending it on, and by indirectly gaining bad karma from accidentally lending money to the wrong people? It's kind of like this. It's like, maybe don't lend the wrong people money. It's like, just be careful. You're gonna get a lot of money. Just spend it on yourself. Have fun with it. Don't let these people gaslight you, or don't let people's past treatment of you gaslight you into thinking that you don't deserve nice new things, that you don't deserve to spend on a nice vacation, or spend something on yourself, like a spa day, or just one little thing. Maybe a nice new handbag, or a nice new jacket, or shoes, or something that you would treat yourself on. I don't know, a new power tool if you guys like tools. I know those are expensive. Make your job easier. So it's kind of like you guys, it's saying to spend it on yourself, and it's going to gas you up even more, and this is going to attract a lot more to you, more people to you, to replace this family or this job or friends or lover, if this applies to you. You know what I mean? Nine of Cups, like it's going to gas you up. I see you guarding yourself from the right people. See, Two of Swords, you guys are going to be like, no, no, kiss my ass, to people who want to take this independence from you, this freedom that you have, because you're free from other people's opinions and all that shit. Okay, and now also So this is saying be careful about people trying to manipulate you with your money and just spend the money on yourself. King of Hearts in reverse also is saying like be careful of people trying to manipulate you emotionally too. Like there's something about the truth here. I feel like this. Don't be scared. I think you already know who's lying to you though. It could be an air sign or a water sign. I feel like you already know who could be coming in with lies, so don't be scared, don't freak out, don't be like, oh my god, someone around me is lying to me and I have no idea. No, you already know who this is. This is a king of water, like in reverse. So this is someone who's known to be emotionally manipulative. You already been known that this person is a crybaby. They cry on demand. That this is somebody who makes up fake lies, fake situations to make them, gain your sympathy, blah, 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 play on your heartstrings, to get money, use people. You already know who this is, who this could be. They're also somebody who bends the truth a lot, and they're a liar, they cheat a lot, and they just lie. This is somebody who's coming in with lies. But you already know who this is. This is someone who's lied to you many times before. And I feel like you're guarding yourself from this person or people, whoever this is. You already know who the F that is. But this is saying that when you get into this large amount of money, it's just saying like spend it on yourself. Again, you're good. This might even be saying that you're gonna be put in a place where you're gonna spend it on yourself because there's people like this around you. I'm gonna draw a few. Okay, I'm gonna draw these cards and then I'm gonna head out because I gotta go back. Okay, so we got 9 of Pentacles here. Ooh, I like that. Because that, to me, that means that you guys are about to get financial independence, abundance. You guys are going to be able to finally pay your bills. Like, by yourself. I got my own car, I got my own thing, I got my own job, I got my own thing, like, you got your own. 5 of Pentacles, you're going to be, like, if you were sad, in the past, if you felt like you were in lack with 5 of Pentacles, you feel like you've been a little bit depressed or a little bit, I don't want to really go out of my house right now, or like be the way, maybe like the weight of the world, or maybe you feel like, some of these people, the way they've been treating you, it's kind of like it could have brought you down a little bit, brought your energy down. Maybe you're not upset about it anymore, but it's saying maybe in the past it slowed you down, but now you're coming out of that. You guys, if you guys are having trouble sleeping, I see you guys sleeping more too. If you guys are having trouble sleeping and you guys were kind of worried about your money or feeling in lack, this 4 of Wands is telling you whatever you've been worried about or losing sleep over the past few days or whatever it is, it could have to do with your independence. This is saying something is going to come in that is going to take away that worry. 4 of Wands, it could be like a new house for some of you. It could be a new foundation, even a marriage or commitment for some of you guys, a contract that's coming in. I'm seeing this as shelter. You might be getting shelter, and this is going to be helping you sleep better. You're not going to see this coming with 7 of Swords. You're not going to see this marriage commitment or shelter that's going to help you finally relax come. It could be coming from an Aquarius or a fire sign with 7 of Swords and these wands here. Could be coming from, an earth sign, an Aquarius, or a fire sign. 10 of Cups, oh my gosh. What? Okay, and I see this air sign again, so it could be air sign. Whoever this person is that's trying to come in, give you this contract, could even be a job, or like even somebody who wants to be your roommate. I also see this as somebody who wants to be a roommate with you, a long-time roommate, maybe even a friend, and then, I don't know, a friend and then something else, and a roommate. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments what the hell this means to you, but 4 of Wands, this person's coming in, whoever this is, to maybe even be a roommate, help you out, or literally offer you a commitment. You could know this person already, but not all of you. This person wants to give you everything. They want to give you 100% of everything you wish for because they feel like you deserve it with 10 of Cups. And you're going to get that. You're going to get that with this situation after all this bullshit, right? 10 of Cups is really good. I'm really happy for you, honestly, because this person's going to come in with the truth. This person could be very honest with their words. This person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting more of a Gemini or an Aquarius vibe. This person could play instruments or know how to. or know how to sing, know how to dance of some sort, or they like to. This person, could play piano. Not all of you. This person has really good style and really good hair. They could wear really nice jewelry, or you like their jewelry maybe. Like maybe they have like their nose pierced, or like their nose pierced, or they wear earrings, or like their earrings or their necklace. Or they like your necklace, something about how your jewelry is, they like your jewelry. This person has light colored hair, they could have blonde hair, they could have, or they could dye hair, they could wear wigs, or they could have red hair, something like that, colored hair. They're not super old. Also, it could be like on the younger side. This person's kind of stoic. This person's a little bit stoic. They could come from a stoic household. Maybe they have like a resting bitch face. Maybe you have a resting bitch face too. For some of you guys, this person's not violent at all. They're not hostile. They come off as a little bit feminine. This could be like another homegirl, like a best friend, or somebody who wants to be your best friend, and they will be your best friend, and you guys are gonna have a lot of fun together. If not, this could literally be somebody coming in to date you, or court you, or give you a job, and they want it to be like a really long time that you're with their company. And with this Queen of Swords, this person, you can trust them. This is telling me you can trust them. They have a lot of love for you with this red rose. That's why I feel like for some of you, if you're single, this could be a romance situation. Or if you are partnered up, this could be your partner. Your partner could be an air sign or an Aquarius, or something like that. Or it could be, well, I saw Two of Cups. For some of you, it could be your twin flame. Yeah, this person is like planning on coming in with some truth here, truth bombs. They want to be super honest, have a super honest conversation with you. And yeah, this person could also wear hats for some of you, but not everybody. They could also wear dresses, or they could dress a little bit nicer or cleaner. You know, maybe you're somebody who's a little bit more like adventurous with your style or more fun, and this person could be slightly more conservative, or the other way around. But yeah, that's going to be my reading for you guys. I'm going to end it here now because I got to go. But thank you so much for being here. I hope that this resonated for you guys. I really appreciate you for being here. If you stuck around for the whole reading, you guys are a warrior. And remember, you guys are a dragon, especially if you're part of the Jungle Collective. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like this and leave me a comment to let me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly. And if you feel called to pass on that good dharma or leave me a tip, there is links to that in the description for that energy exchange. And if you guys are interested in supporting the channel also in another way, and you guys are looking for more clarity on situations, or just want me to look into stuff for fun, I do have openings to do personal readings, and there's information about that in my channel description. So you guys could check that out. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I hope you like that reading. And I don't know what else to say. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. It's no problem. It's my pleasure. Oh, by the way, I have an Instagram. It's literally just Jungleintuitive. It's on private right now. But go ahead, request to it, follow it. Sometimes I post myself on there just to be cute. So, yeah. Send me memes. I love memes. No problem. Thank you so much, guys. Alright. Well, I'm gonna head out now, but I hope you like that reading. I'll see you guys next time, and have fun with this awesome new cycle that you're stepping into. I feel like you're right on the edge, guys. You're like, your hand is on the doorknob to turn to the turn the page. You know what I mean? So, good luck with that. Have fun with that. Let me know what happens. Don't forget me when you get famous, you know, put me on. put your homeboy on. I'm excited for you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.